next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.
And we are live. Crunch Time, Woodward Sports. Man.
What a song, by the way.
Beautiful day.
Oh, yeah. That's incredible,
out here.
This intro song.
We're live, and it's our first remote show here on Crunch Time. The whole crew's here. Jeff Iafrate, Booner, KG, Caleb Zarnick. A lot of people from Woodward. Spenny just sat down. We're live from the Feldman Automotive Children's Miracle Celebrity Invitational. Shout out to Corewell Health, as always. They do this every single year, and today we're out in Rochester.
Yes.
At the Wingate Country Club in Rochester
Beautiful
Hills.
country club, by the way.
Yes, it is. It's amazing. There's so many celebrities out here supporting a great cause. Obviously, we're going to have Jay Feldman on from Feldman Automotive to talk more about the event. A lot to get to today. We'll get to Detroit Lions, as always. Tigers baseball. Larkin news coming out, as always. But how we feeling, fellas?
I feel good. I was walking around with Spenny. By the way, shout out to Spenny. The man is incredible at interviews.
Oh, man.
I mean, he walked straight up to Kevin James, who's one of the funniest humans on the planet. Anthony Anderson, who went at the Detroit Lions, by the way, about Matthew Stafford.
Wow.
We do have videos of that. He did take a really big shot at the Detroit Lions and Matthew Stafford, how we gave Matthew Stafford away, all of that. Eric Ebron we just talked to for a little bit. I mean, there's some people out here, dude. I'll tell you what.
No Sean Moreno, Melvin Gordon.
Yeah, no Sean Moreno. Good
Gary
dude, by
Sheffield.
The way. Yeah.
Spenny with Gary Sheffield.
All
man.
great people, too, by the way. All here for a good cause as well. So it's an incredible outing.
Marshall Falk. I mean, there's so.
Stop it, bro.
I mean, they've had.
Just legends, dude.
Mark Wahlberg couldn't make it today. Had other obligations, but there's so
movie.
many.
He said he just said they announced he's in Australia.
Can we just agree?
A movie.
Fair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Fair. Mark Wahlberg.
He's a busy guy, dude, but he's put on an amazing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Amazing foundation here.
And it's the whole Wahlberg family, what they do every single year here. I remember back at, this is years ago, but the Detroit Golf Club, they had it there, and there was, Calvin Johnson was there. A lot of former Lions come out, and you kind of saw it today. Former Lions out here. Joik Bell, shout out. Shout out to
Joik,
man. He's out here as well. So, yeah, they're actually teeing off in a little bit here. So.
By the way, I just heard Eric Ebron tell Spenny on why it didn't work in Detroit and why the offense wasn't, everything didn't mesh. Hopefully we can get that video here in a second.
Oh,
incredible. Man. It's to hear it from someone who was like in the building of what was going on with it. Because Spenny actually brought up a good point to him. Like, everyone left Detroit and had success. Like, Eric Ebron leaves year one, boom, 13 touchdowns, Pro Bowl. Matthew Stafford leaves, boom, MVP, Super Bowl. And it was like every single person that's left Detroit in that era, outside obviously Kelvin retiring, just success somewhere else.
Yeah.
And to hear him talk about it, it's like, it's a little eye-opening that in that moment, maybe situation here in Detroit wasn't great.
It's crazy. It's not just players, too. This place used to be where coaches go to die. Like, coaches would get a job in Detroit with the Detroit Lions. They'd get fired. They'd never get another job.
Yeah.
So now you're seeing, the Dan Campbell coaching tree, players that want to stay here and they thrive here. So I know we talk a lot about it. It is in the past, but it is crazy to think about, to be honest. And Eric Ebron's over there. Great guy, but, the crap that – he probably had to take, but also the situation he was in. You know what I mean, you can't ignore that.
Yeah, I know he's seen some hard stuff. So
yeah.
No. Oh, he went through it. They went through it here in Detroit, especially with the way the ownership and the front office was at that time.
I feel I got to change my opinion now. We didn't give Ebron enough time, y'all, to develop. That's all.
To be honest, he was in year 4 after he left.
Yeah.
And I mean, here in Detroit right now, not even just talking the Lions, like Red Wings, Pistons, Tigers. It's like year 8, year 9, and they're like, just give him some time. Like Jalen Duren. I'm sorry I'm going to bring it up, but Jalen Duren, he's 22. God, he's in year 5 or 6. And people were going at Eric Ebron, and Eric Ebron leaves and has 13 touchdowns and goes to a Pro Bowl.
I'll be honest. Give me Aaron Donald. I ain't drafting a tight end.
Yes, here. I'm sorry.
I'll be consistent.
Yeah. Hey, no, I respect that.
Yeah, it's just,
watch it. He's lurking, so watch yourself.
I mean, it's just how it goes.
He's a big dude, man.
He honestly, he might have been the nicest dude of all time, though.
Yeah,
he was
cool.
Super cool. Super cool.
He was the nicest dude ever. So, and he had a couple shots off the behind us on the the range.
Yeah.
And I'll say, hit a couple, chunked a couple. He looked right at me. He said, "Hey, Boone, don't post that one." I was like, "Oh." So I've got some Eric Ebron chunks in my folder right now.
Yeah, great guy. I mean, it's like the Jahmyr Gibbs thing. People think I hate Jahmyr. No, I don't. Love Jahmyr Gibbs.
Yeah.
Hey, great guy. Fan of his game.
You just wouldn't pay him. That's all.
Wouldn't pay him. And I can have.
Sometimes you got to separate the business.
I like you so much. I'm not going to give you any money.
Yeah,
that's how much I love you.
You have to separate the business and the human, and you know what I mean. Like you have to separate that. That's where, like in this industry,
we're gonna have
it's hard.
We're gonna have Jay Feldman on. You don't think Jay Feldman's made decisions based off business, not emotion?
No, that's a fact.
He probably loves
it's
guys.
business. Number one, especially in the National Football League when you're making billions, and it's like billions are on the line. Hey, tough decisions. You might love a dude.
Hey, speaking of not billions, but not yet, but millions, they got a goal to raise over $1 million here. Since 2021, this event has racked up almost $8 million in fundraising for great causes. Like, it's actually crazy. They have a $1.4 million goal. $1.4 million goal. Which is crazy.
It's incredible.
That's chump change compared to some of the people here, So.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's all going to a great cause, man. Like, you got all Corewell Health out here. So we got a packed show today. We'll get to it. I know the Tigers. You guys spoke about it on Big D Energy.
I'm mad because I know Booner coming in here. Like, I tried to tell y'all.
Are the vibes slightly coming back? I'm just asking a question.
This is you know what, KG? I'm not going to do it today with the Tigers and say I told you guys so.
They're 500.
That's one thing I don't like to do is say, hey, I told you guys so. But at the end of the day, someone has to be that guy, and I did tell you guys about the Tigers. You did. I just said, keep your faith. Keep your faith.
I just hope even with all that, there's still 17 teams in front of them. There's still 5.5 games back from the wild card. There's factors here.
KG, your birthday was Saturday, right?
It was.
What month is your birthday?
June.
When does the season end?
October.
Really long time.
It's
a long season.
But
KG.
the problem is
we're not talking about we're in August or September. We're talking about
you got a month before you got to figure out if you're dealing scuba or not.
I've talked about it before, and we can get into it at some point in the show. Like, dude, you are 5.5 back from the wild card
with 7 teams in front of you.
With 7 teams, but if you're within 2 or 3, like you know what's really going to be known here in the next 2 weeks. You play the Minnesota Twins. And you play the Cleveland Guardians.
Yes, sir.
You have back-to-back series versus 2 divisional teams. If you can go over 500 in those games, I think you're sitting in a really good spot.
Well, we're out of the point where you just got to win games. They have to win series at this point.
Okay, well, you win those 2 series, guess what? You're not selling.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I will say.
I don't think they're going to sell anyway at this point.
Yeah. There's one person I'll sell. We can get into that because I don't know if we're doing that topic today, but there is one player I would love to sell.
Well, actually, shout out to the chat. We're going to the chat as always. Trippy Gypsy in the chat. He says probably no Larkin out there. No, it's a safe bet. No Larkin out there.
I think
I didn't see no Dylan Larkin.
He's looking at real estate in Florida,
Vegas, Minnesota. The land of the lakes. Isn't that what they call Minnesota?
Yeah.
Man's going to be living on a lake soon.
Hey, 2 of those places, though.
Lake Minnetonka.
The land of something lakes, Justin said. 1,000 lakes.
10,000.
10,000. Another zero
in there. Yeah, well, 2 of those places actually no state income tax, I think it is.
Yeah.
So Vegas, Florida.
Yeah.
I mean.
I'm not mad at it.
Ain't mad at it. Decent weather. No, actually.
Hey, what did I say earlier in the show, Jeff?
It sucks.
Business first.
No, it sucks.
Business and money first.
It sucks. And honestly, Neil had the take about Larkin, and he wanted just accountability on his part, and it actually blew up. And there's some talks that we've heard that maybe Larkin's agent has seen it. Maybe Larkin has seen it. And to be honest with you, Neil Rule in that reel, which if you haven't seen it, it's on Woodward Sports platforms, which you should be following. He wasn't wrong. To be honest,
not at all.
I say to Neil, I can get frustrated with your take. But his job is putting a fact, just spewing out a fact vocally. That's what he does. It's not like anything he said was not true. So as much as people can, crap on Larkin, it does obviously suck.
It does. I had a thought about that when we found out that the reps may have seen, Larkin and his team. I saw that. I thought for a second, I was like, wait a minute. Could that reel just change Larkin's mind? And Larkin would be like, you know what? It was on me. I got to be better. I'm going to come back to Detroit. Maybe Neil could be the turning point of keeping Larkin in Detroit.
Yeah, no, if anything, Neil got his ass out of there.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. You got to think about it both ways. Maybe Larkin's just like, hand up on me. Should have been better. Neil's right.
That's like saying he's going to make Bryce better because of his comments. Like,
you've seen Bryce keeps posting the Joker photos. He posted another one today.
Shout out,
the
man.
Joker. Come on.
Yeah, bro.
That man's the Joker.
Just please.
There comes a time where you know what? I hear a lot of people use the word corny, but if a Michigan fan uses it often, they won't use it it for their own quarterback? Are we going to keep consistent?
I've heard Michigan fans today.
Are we going to be consistent?
It's not Sharon Moore levels of corny, though. Like, it's just relax. I've seen actual corny.
Okay.
You see, I put this jacket on because I'm going to work. Like, come on, bro. Like, let's not do that.
That's fair. No, that's fair. EX27 Evolution. Larkin can wish to be traded to those places in one hand and shit in the other. See what fills first.
I mean,
he's
under contract till 35. He has some leverage, but not a lot.
Yeah, and Stevie has his rights till he's 35.
Yeah.
So
Yes,
if we're being honest, like
the leverage game for the first kind of couple of days this happened, I was kind of in a blender trying to figure out. I was asking a lot of questions to people, and after about 3 or 4 days into in my mind, and I was digging, it was like investigating Booner, and I dove into it, and my end game there was Larkin has zero leverage. Larkin Steve Eisman's going to be able to do whatever he wants. He could send him to Winnipeg. He could send him anywhere.
Yeah, he could.
Well. He can't.
After this year, he can.
After this year, he cuts down.
He's gonna send him. He's gonna send him on that list, whatever that list. He's gonna.
And if I'm Stevie, I'll wait it out.
Or you're playing for me. One of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could just wait it out. To be honest with you, and Stevie Y, you can give him all the crap you want, but can we at least look at it from his angle here? You don't want him to make a crap deal here. Like,
no,
of course not.
Like, people are gonna crap on Stevie, but then judge the trade he makes with Larkin. It's like, dude, if I'm Stevie and you gave me 3 destinations and you 3 destinations you gave me, I'm getting crap back.
Yeah.
No.
And let's be real, this is one of the bigger moves in Stevie Y's tenure.
No doubt.
Like, this will damn near define him. So, he has to do right by this trade.
Someone, Doughboy Steve, said, there's bees. Run, Jeff, run. We are out in the open.
Yes, a lot of bees.
There's a lot of bees out here today.
I've seen them.
I have heard the discussions. I was listening to Big D Energy on the way here. I heard you and JB talking about the bees. Don't worry, I was going to address it.
Is there a little bit of a concern?
I was going to address it.
That's why I like Juicy. He go to address it, man. He don't duck questions.
And I will say, the wind picked up. I think the bees are going to blown away. So I think it just worked out.
Okay.
So the show start time, a little more windy.
I've been on a nice journey of getting back in shape and getting that going. So I got the steps in. You go ahead, just got on a golf cart.
I'll go to the chat on this. I mean, chat. I park. Spenny parks. I see Spenny walking. He's doing the gritty way. He walked all the way to the clubhouse.
Of course, Spenny's going to walk. I'm not worried about Spenny.
I think 90% of us walked here today.
But here's the thing: like Spenny's walking, and then the guy pulls up to my car. He goes, "Would you like to take a ride?" Are you saying no to that?
Depends on who it is.
I'm
not just hopping at anybody's golf cart.
This isn't a lie, by the way. This isn't a lie. I did have someone come up ask me if I needed a ride on the golf cart. Guess what I said? I would walk.
Oh, thank you, but
I'm good to go.
I'll walk.
Yeah, no, it's fair. Let's head to break. When we come back, we'll be joined by the one, the only,
the legend,
Jay Feldman.
Jay Feldman.
We'll get to talk to him about the event. I'll hit Thrive here.
You should.
Let's go.
And we
got a lot of it right there.
Thrive,
we got
man.
the whole display here. Thrive is one of the best. I mean, I just tried their peppermint. We were talking about it before the show. It's amazing. And everyone's doing pouches. Try the energy pouches, honestly. And it comes 16-ounce can full of sugar, neon colored liquid, but you know better than that. Get rid of that. It's time to upgrade with the Thrive energy pouches. No jitters, no sugar crash, zero bloating. Thrive can be found online, dipstop.com. Remember to use promo code WSN for 50% off your entire order. Thrive, clean energy, zero distractions. They just effing work.
The most talked about Detroit media by other Detroit media, and we love it. It's the Woodward Sports Network.
This is a hungry bear. This is Carl and Jeff. Carl isn't worried because he has focused energy to spare thanks to Thrive energy pouches. Jeff didn't use Thrive when Carl offered. The bear is happy about that. Don't just survive. Thrive.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. 2, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Jahmyr Gibbs, breakout season, loading.
Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone, touchdown!
Woodward Sports, the most dominant Detroit sports coverage around.
We're back. It's crunch time here on Woodward Sports. We're joined by a special guest, Mr. Jay Feldman. Jay, thank you so much for joining us, President and CEO, Feldman Automotive. And I guess we'll start here. That we were talking earlier, the goal to raise $1.4 million. And it's such a great event. And I know you do so much, Feldman does so much with Feldman Cares, but can you kind of talk about your perspective? What does this event mean to you and the others at Feldman Automotive?
Well, we've always been charitable. We sell and service a lot of cars in Southeast Michigan and, of course, Ohio and Indiana. But the reality is that we're fortunate enough to be in a position to give back to the community in a big way. And when I was younger in the car business, I was always enamored by some of my fellow dealers that would do these big charitable events, and to be able to get in a position to do something big for the last 6 years. And we do some other things too, Tunnel to Towers and Care House and St. Jude's, but this is definitely our top event, and really, really excited about it. And we have a great turnout, tons of sponsors and celebrities and media, and it's just amazing.
Yeah, I want to ask you about that when it comes to obviously partnering with Mark Wahlberg and then all these celebrities that come out here. What's that mean to a foundation like this to get so many people out here in one place, and especially someone like Mark Wahlberg that's like, hey, let's go all in on this. What's that mean for the organization and the foundation?
Well, Mark obviously has a huge name. He's got 30 million Instagram followers and known all over the world as one of the probably top 5 most recognized celebrities.
No question.
And great guy. He's very genuine, very about kids, and that's why he started a youth foundation. And Mark, even before this was started, would visit Beaumont Hospital, visit the kids before it was Corewell, and we got involved together donating tablets to various hospitals in Michigan, Ohio during COVID. And then from there, we decided that we're going to do a golf event. Originally, we were going to do it in Ohio, and we decided to do it in Michigan. And turned out to be an amazing event for us, and we just kept growing it. So.
Yeah, I mean, you talked a little bit about the turnout, but we got to see the range behind us, whole high-profile figures across all walks of life and very influential people. I know we were here years ago at the Detroit Golf Club, and there's some different people. There's people that keep coming back, but what does that turnout mean to you, that all these people, just celebrities, high-profile figures, just continue to show up for you guys?
Well, it's amazing. These celebrities come here on their own dime. They're not paid. We have a big part of them come back every year as long as their schedule accommodates, and the loyalty is amazing, and the list keeps getting bigger and bigger, and so it's pretty heartwarming, to be honest.
Yeah, can I ask you too, for people who are watching right now, if they want to kind of help with the foundation, is there a way for them to be able to kind of support and kind of go out of their way to donate?
Yes, absolutely. Dawn, what's our website address that we donate to? Oh, text Help Kids to 34984.
Perfect.
There we go.
Help Kids 34984.
Well, thank you so much, Jay, for everything, for joining us today.
Thank you.
Good luck today.
Thank you very
Jay
much.
Feldman, President and CEO, Feldman Automotive.
Shout out.
We got more to get to. I'm sure we're going to talk a lot more about the event. Shout out to Jay.
Let's go, Jay Feldman.
What he does for the community.
Thank
Obviously,
you, Jay.
Mark Wahlberg as well. We got Corewell Health. We talked about, again, the goal to raise $1.4 million. They've raised $7.7 million since 2021.
It's incredible.
I mean, you're talking about almost
put an
$8
event
million
like this together.
figure. Yeah, it's incredible, especially Jay. He's from Michigan. He's from here.
Yep.
And what he can do, the impact with all the celebrities. And these celebrities, man, are all from all walks of life, too. And here's Spenny, the big fella.
Shout out
He's
Spenny,
crushing
man.
it today.
Shout out to everybody for having us out here. Shout out to the Wahlberg. Shout out to Jay Feldman. Shout out to Corewell Health. It's been so much fun. Everybody that I've asked to do interviews has been very accommodating, except for Jimmy Rollins. But
Shots fired.
He was busy, and he told me to come back to him, and I just didn't get the chance to. He would have gladly done.
There was one more person who.
Yeah. Bruce Bowen said no. I mean, Spurs are down 0-2.
Spurs are down. Bruce.
I wanted to ask him about Asar. I wanted to ask him about Kate.
Wemby, and there's some couple good ones. Yeah. Shout out.
Hey,
Bruce.
shout out Spenny,
Shout out
man.
Spenny's killing it today.
Today, for people in the chat, if you follow us on social media, Spenny's been killing it today, dude. He's interviewed, I think, everybody in this entire facility. I think he's talked to everybody here, except for Bruce Bowen. Except for Bruce.
It's a bad omen.
I thought Bruce was going to do it, and then there was a no, and Spenny looked at me and goes down 0-2.
But you know what, though? The win was asking. That's the win, right?
Yeah.
You got the
Spenny
nuts.
is dominating out there. When you talk about like getting out there and just talking to the people, Spenny was dominating.
That's what he do, man.
That's what he does, man. It's amazing. I know the morning show had Ryan on from Corewell. We got to talk to Jay Feldman as well. So, yeah, appreciate him joining the show as always. We got more to get to, fellas. I know ESPN had a worst to first article I wanted to get to, and they had the Detroit Lions as that team to go worst from first. And we actually have the Super Bowl odds. Like this is the time of the year. These are the time of the year where like the prediction stuff starts flying out, so we react to a lot of this stuff. But I know ESPN, the first thing we're going to talk about is the worst to first stuff. So let me break this down for you, fellas. Everyone in the chat, I want you guys to give your thoughts on this as well. So the Detroit Lions, last record they put in there last season, 9-8. The odds of winning the division this year, can you guys guess? I mean, you probably
the Detroit Lions.
You probably already know
I already got that down.
KG, guess the odds for the Detroit Lions to win the division this year, the NFC North. Give me a guess. Chat, drop your guesses as well.
Are we going like just regular odds?
Yeah, this is ESPN's percentage to win the division. What do you think it is?
Percentage, maybe 60%.
38.2%. First in the division, though.
Yes.
38.2%. Odds of making the playoffs, 68.4%. Sixth in the NFL.
Say it's sixth highest in the NFL. So like if you really like, hey, can the Lions? It's because of the easiest schedule, obviously.
Yeah, right.
That's all it comes down to. Because if you're being honest, they probably shouldn't be the sixth highest in the NFL to make it. But the fact that they have the literally the 32nd strength of schedule in the entire NFL, that puts them in a position to where that's why I think this year it's like, hey, if you don't make the playoffs, man. There's a hot seat.
I mean,
there's maybe someone going home and getting a new job if you do not make the playoffs, because you have almost top 5 chances to make it.
Yeah,
that's an all-time just fall apart if you don't make it.
The schedule's an automatic double-digit win schedule.
You would think.
I mean, they have insane if they
you would think
they have the Lions number 1 on this list to go worst to first, and the reason for that, the Lions have the far best odds to go from worst to first for 3 main reasons: schedule, injuries. And they weren't really that bad last season.
What is that? What does that mean? By the way,
is that a reason?
What does that mean? They weren't really that bad. No, they were bad.
No, they were
in
bad.
Big games,
especially the last 6 weeks.
Down the stretch versus Steelers, even the Giants. Every single time, the Vikings twice they were bad. Like, what do you? They weren't that. No, they were.
You know what I wanted to mention? I actually want to credit Sean for this. Sean Belize Big D Energy,
Shout
8 to 10. They were here this morning, but. I think what Sean said is spot on. It's not necessarily about the record this year. It's about how it looks, to be honest. You can be – there's 2 12-5 teams, but they can still be 2 different teams. What Sean said essentially was, are you 12-5 because of the cakewalk schedule, or are you 12-5 because you're actually a good team? You know what I mean? Formidable. We saw the team that went to the NFC Championship game. What was their record, right, that year? But you knew at that time, this is a good team. That's what I want to see this year. Not just feast off some bad teams, which they weren't able to do last year, ironically enough. But it's got to look like this team needs to be taken seriously.
You saw the Lions at 15-2 go get absolutely ran off the field versus the Washington Commanders at home.
Right.
So there's context to every single team, especially as you're going through a season. And I think that's a great point. It's, hey, yeah, you can beat 12-5. One, it's like, what teams are you beating? Or who are those 5 losses? Who are those 5 losses to? One thing going into last year that I was really adamant about when we were talking about, are they Super Bowl contenders? How good is this team really before we were going into the year? Do you remember the thing I kept bringing up was, hey, you play 6 or 7 Super Bowl contending teams. What's your record versus those teams?
Right.
How do you look in those games? Are you 0-6 versus Super Bowl contenders?
Thank you.
And when you play legit playoff teams, are you out there going 2-2, 3-3, or are you 5-2 versus them? Because that shows really where your bar is. Because we know this in the NFL, guys. Every year there's 10 to 15 teams that are just bad teams. You should be able to run through. If you're just a good team, you should be able to beat them. And if you slip up versus them, there's a big question on that. And I think the moment last year for me when I realized, hey, this just isn't a good team, even if they make the playoffs, was that Giants game.
Yeah.
When it's you're playing a bad team, right, that did nothing all year, and they had a little bit of juice because Mike Kafka took over at head coach. Jameis Winston stepped in.
Yep.
They had a little juice. But at the end of the day, we all knew that Giants team, that was supposed to be a cakewalk. And then what happens? You almost lose. You have to go into overtime. Thank God for Jahmyr Gibbs breaking off an 80-yard touchdown run and winning, or who knows what would have happened that game.
God bless Derek Barnes.
Derek Barnes, man, that whole situation with Jameis Winston catching the ball on him. And then you even the Steelers game back to, I think it might have been back to back.
The Steelers game
weeks.
was worse to me.
And then the Steelers one where you're I think it was a 12 or 13-point favorite, and they run for 200-plus yards on you. That's when you know, hey, this just isn't that team, right?
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people don't like to hear this, but it's really it's an eye test thing. That's what it is. And to Sean's point, hey, 12-5 and 12-5, they're 2 different 12-5s. When you actually watch the game, what does this team look like? That's the biggest thing, I think, to me going into this year. And then at the end of the day, if we're talking about all of that, 68% chance of making the playoffs, cool. What do you do in the playoffs?
Right. You got to win a game. It's not just getting to the playoffs for the Lions.
Nothing matters this year up until January.
Yeah.
I'm genuine.
Getting to the playoffs and losing is almost like them not making the playoffs.
Exactly. They could be 9-0, right? Shout out Kevin James over there. They could be 9-0, and guess what? Still wouldn't care. I'd be like, okay, what happens in the playoffs? That's the biggest thing. So that's what I'm going to be looking for this year. I don't care about the 68% chance of making the playoffs. That should be that's the standard at this point this year.
To be honest, the only games I'm most concentrated on, because it's teams that know each other very well. You always know they're going to be close games for the most part, and those are games you got to win. Is your divisional games.
Absolutely.
Like, those are the battles that the Lions got smacked around last year, except for the Bears. Okay, yeah, you beat the Bears twice. I'll give you credit for that.
Those games count as double, basically.
Yeah,
though.
but those
they do, absolutely.
Because you're looking to, you want the top 4 seed. You win the division, you get a home game.
And 3 teams in this division normally are double-digit win teams.
Yeah.
Especially the last few years. That's what it's been.
And I'll tell you what, when we come back from break, we're going to get into the Super Bowl stuff, and there's a team in this division that I'm sick of talking about, man.
Can we, by the way, can we play some of these videos? Can we take a pivot and play some of these videos from here? Kevin James, when we come out, Eric Ebron.
Well, you got to talk to Caleb.
I sent them in there, so if we can watch some of those.
We'll get back. We'll play some stuff from today, and then we'll get to the take I got afterwards. But before we go to break, Booner, talk to us about Supreme Lending.
Let me tell you guys about Supreme Lending. And buying a home or refinancing is a really, really big decision. And just like in sports, you need the right team behind you. That's why we're proud to welcome Supreme Lending to the Woodward Sports family as a full-service lender. They boast literally a 99% close-on time rate and a 97% customer satisfaction score, boys. But there's the game changer. When you apply for an eligible loan, mention Woodward Sports, and you will receive up to $500 off your appraisal. To score this deal, call the numbers on your screen and talk to Chad and Chris at Supreme Lending today. I talked to Chad today, by the way. Great dude. Unbelievable dude. Go check them out.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
It's game on at Art & Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art & Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
The most talked about Detroit media by other Detroit media, and we love it. It's the Woodward Sports Network.
We're back. Crunch time here on Woodward Sports. More to get to. We want to play some of the footage we got from today. It's amazing. I mean, people we've gotten to speak to.
Yeah, man.
And we'll see. We might have some people
we might have.
We could say, I mean, we're trying to get Kevin James on the show. They're working on. They went over there to go and get Kevin James.
King or Queen, stop playing.
Make sure you stick around here. Hopefully, we can get him on the show. Talk to him a little bit. Paul Blart, dude.
Yeah, man.
Grown up.
He was Sean Payton, bro. He was literally
Sean Payton. And you know what I think about the most too with him is his the viral clip. Gentlemen, start your engine. You ever see that?
Yeah.
Oh, it's incredible, dude.
No,
yeah,
he's
he is
epic roles.
One of the greatest ever. And one of the
really
best comedians ever as well. So hopefully we can get him on the show here today.
Let's play some of that footage. What do we got, guys?
Yep, Kevin James.
Got Kevin James.
Let's take a look.
Speaking of him, we got him.
about Dan Campbell. He's, the Detroit Lions head coach, big personality, super hype guy. How would you feel about playing for a guy like Dan Campbell?
I feel like you wouldn't get a lot out of me because I have a torn bicep and my hamstrings aren't what they used to be, and that's a big thing in football. I think if you don't have hamstrings, I was born without hamstrings, which is amazing. The dancing I've been able to do. So no hamstrings, but yet I've got the vigor of a lion.
There you go.
All right, there you go. There's Kevin James talking about the Detroit Lions, and he has no calves, no hamstrings.
He said he has no hamstrings. I think he might have just torn. I think he might have just torn them throughout his career.
People forget Kevin James is big into like MMA training and stuff like that.
Yes.
Yeah, I saw he was with Chris Weidman years ago too. They're good friends as well. So that man's body's probably worn down from all the training. He does a lot of stuff, man. He did the fasting for 40 days.
Yeah.
He might not come off as he's an athlete.
He is. That's why when he said it, he was like, I don't know if Dan can use me, but he said he has what's the word, Spenny, vigor? He said he has the vigor of a lion. Which
the vocabulary.
The vigor. Wait, whoa.
I don't know what that. He said it, man. The guy said it. He's probably got a bigger vocabulary than me, That
word's associated with a certain pill. Just saying.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
The drive? Okay, he has the drive of a lion. That's why he is who he is today.
Different kind of drive, but yeah.
Yeah.
Trying to be good.
You got that Eric Ebron clip?
Caleb's working on it.
What else do we have in there?
Technical difficulties.
We do have Anthony Anderson. Anthony Anderson did talk about
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford and the Lions giving up Matthew Stafford.
Yeah, throwing jokes, on
right.
the Detroit Lions' behalf. Let's take a listen.
And 1 second, y'all.
We might not have it.
We might not have it.
Nah, he's getting it up. He's getting it up.
And we're back from break.
Yeah, right. It's that vigor we was talking about, man.
It's like Adam Ray.
You trying to get it up. All right.
Let's take a break.
No more limp. All right.
You're from Compton. You're from L.A. Are you a Rams fan?
I am.
And we gave you guys Matthew Stafford. You won a Super Bowl. It's
You gave us Matthew Stafford?
We let you get him.
Well, you guys couldn't do anything with him.
Ooh.
And you see what happens when he left your team. He came to a great team and won a Super Bowl.
But the Lions are looking pretty good too, though, right? We're trying to bounce back. Didn't make the playoffs last year, but
Okay, well, I mean, if that's doing all right.
There's Anthony Anderson talking about Matthew Stafford teasing Detroit Lions fans.
Ouch.
Couldn't do nothing with him. He's not wrong, by the way.
No, he's not.
He did. By the way, Matthew had his moments for sure. Okay,
yes.
He did have a top
he
defense.
takes some blame.
No doubt.
I think
That's why I compared it to the Larkin situation. It's similar. It ain't exactly the same.
I get what you're trying to say.
But at the end of the day,
I get what you're saying.
This is the thing. I had this conversation with Stick last week. Anthony Anderson isn't wrong, by the way.
No, he's not.
We gave him we didn't give him away. We gave him to him, and he won a Super Bowl year one. Right. This is what I was telling Stick last week, and Stick was like, "I don't know, Boone." They just didn't put the right pieces around him.
No, they didn't.
And you could argue, well, he had this. This defense was
a
great,
legendary defense. That's all they
guys,
have, bro.
When a guy
no running
leaves,
game, no O-line.
No, and when a guy leaves in year one, he wins a Super Bowl. That instantly just proves, hey, you weren't doing it the right way in Detroit.
Yeah,
instantly. There's no. It's not like a. Hey, this is just my opinion. It's a straight factual statement that they were doing it wrong here in Detroit, because the year after they traded him away, they had a perfect team around him and the perfect coach and a perfect GM, a perfect organization, and they won the Super Bowl. And it's like, hey, there's nothing else to be said after that. Like Anthony Anderson saying that, yeah, he's 100% right. And guess what? Before you've even gotten to a Super Bowl and you've only won, 2 playoff games, whatever it is, they're favorites to win another Super Bowl within that time. There's a chance they have 2 Super Bowls before you even get to 1 Super Bowl post-trade.
Well,
there's no question.
I hate it. You think I'm happy with it? No, I hate it. I wish Stafford could have definitely stayed. I'm not going to lie,
especially seeing the retrospect.
Yeah, but here's the kicker on that. The trade package you got for him is unbelievable. Credit to Brad Holmes. The fact that you got Goff, and you got first-round picks that you turned into, pretty good players.
Seriously.
This ain't no. I think J-Mo
you built the foundation with that trade.
Yeah, you definitely did. So it was the closest thing to a win-win trade. Obviously, the Super Bowl is the only thing that really matters, but it is the closest thing. I will say that. The thing with the Stafford stuff, though, he deserves blame for his meltdowns, if you will. There's definitely, it's like the Larkin thing you brought up, but for me, you got to give a guy that talented multiple chances, and they just weren't able to do that consistently. This isn't the new Lions we're talking about. This is literally the 3-letter acronym Lions that everyone could agree that was a whole disaster.
It was the
you can't
SOL
really defend
Lions
that
was,
organization at that time. What they were doing, how they were operating, how they were moving.
Yeah.
And
Sean spoke about it. The guys from that team, on that 14 team, they knew that was their only shot. And that's crazy. You have a 1-year window. Think about that.
Yeah.
They knew they had a 1-year window to do it.
Eric Ebron, once we get the footage, he talked about how we asked him about how everyone leaves Detroit and they get better.
Yeah.
And Eric Ebron's like, the offense that they were kind of working with, and him as a player, he played tight end. He couldn't imagine quarterback. It's
Right. It does. By the way, it does put into perspective the shape of the organization right now in Detroit.
Oh yeah.
Because now it's completely opposite. Everything's just flipped completely to where players want to be here now, right? Like you see players like Eric Ebron that leave organizations, come to Detroit, and have good years. Like AQM coming from Indianapolis, the opposite of Eric Ebron, from Indy, coming to Detroit and having a career year. Yeah. And you see that always, and then you see that as well with the coaching staffs, where there's guys we talked about earlier in the show. There's assistant coaches who want to be in this building and want to be like, hey, I want to become a head coach. Where do I go? Right. Detroit's an option, right? So it's like a completely different situation. You're now where the Rams were when they traded for Stafford. So there is a two-sided thing on that, but I think two things can be true. One, the organization has changed.
For the better.
And what you have going on right now is what everyone's dreamed of, whether you went to a Super Bowl or have won one yet. It's still in a really, really good spot. And then the second thing that can be true is that you did waste Matthew Stafford's career here in Detroit.
Yeah,
and both are true. And there are people who will fight to the death saying that Stafford, it's his fault. I hate him. We've had so many battles with people about that. But at the end of the day, when a guy does it in year one after he's gone,
all right,
what's the argument after? You have nothing.
And let's be real about his time in Detroit. Multiple coaches, multiple coordinators, never put the right pieces around him. Like I said, you had a defense, but the running back situation, you had 1 year of a washed Reggie Bush, and that was pretty much it. Offensive line was never that good. There were circumstances as to why he didn't work out here, on top of the fact that, in some moments, he didn't show up.
Justin in North Carolina says, how many running backs did the Lions go through during that Stafford era?
Goodness,
Kevin Jones, Kevin Smith,
Joy Bell,
Shout
out Joy.
Reggie Bush. There's just so many, dude.
So many.
Detroit Arrow, other fan bases be like, well, you ain't do nothing with Stafford. You never been to a Super Bowl. Like it's a burn. Like, bro, you ain't got to tell us nothing. We know.
But to be fair, there are arrogant Lions fans and just not self-aware Lions fans who will act like it was like, oh, thank God we got rid of Stafford.
Yeah,
man. It's like, what are you talking about? The guy's winning MVPs and winning Super Bowls.
Yeah.
And to be honest, if he had been willing to stay, we probably would have kept him.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah,
but again, people get mad. Oh, you asked out. You tapped out. I would have asked out too.
12 years, man.
Line up 100 Lions fans in front of me and ask me who would have asked out. I bet you 95 out of the 100 would be like,
12 years and going on a third rebuild? No, I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't blame the guy. I mean, I know it's funny how the chat
wasn't there a.
It feels like the chat 2 years ago would have been like, "You guys are idiots. Stafford's a."
Now that he's won an MVP and won a Super Bowl, it's just such a different
guaranteed
situation.
Hall of Famer at this point.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
he left here not even in that conversation and became a Hall of Famer in that short amount of time.
To be fair, Matthew Stafford in his career just in L.A. is a Hall of Famer.
It is.
Those 3 or 4 years that he's had in LA so far, or 5 or whatever it is. That's a Hall of Fame.
And that Super Bowl playoff run that he had, it was amazing, bro.
Yeah,
it was absolutely amazing.
Do you guys remember too? People brought up the running back. Do you guys remember there was a point of time when Lions running backs where we went I don't even know how many years it was without 1,000-yard back.
Bro, it was bad.
And it was I think Reggie Bush was the first one to break.
He was, and he was washed at that point.
People were celebrating that we won a Super Bowl, that we finally had 1,000-yard back.
Yeah.
That's how bad and in the dumps this organization was. It's insane.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of. We could talk a lot about the window and how the Lions look now, but we can always have these conversations, reflect on what we had. That's why I understand why people. I do understand where that feeling comes from when there's criticism of Brad and people. I was just talking to somebody. Shout out Rando in the chat, man. I was talking with Rando. He came to the studio last week, and Rando was like, "Man, people forget how bad it was. And I'm like, I understand that. I do understand.
But I will say,
but you could still, you got to keep raising those standards.
Thank you.
You got.
That's where I think, and Stick. I know you're watching. I love you, but that's where Stick always hits us with
the be grateful. Shit.
Yeah, be grateful, man. Look where we were. It's like, man, so that means we just never have to have expectations to win a Super Bowl.
Yeah,
is that what you're telling me?
Like, come on, bro.
By the way,
like I said, being grateful is a non-negotiable for Lions.
Yes.
Like, come on, bro. We ain't had none.
Michael Weir, he donated $5. Shout out. He said, Stafford. What about Barry Kelvin? Should I keep going? Like, this was a thing for this organization for so long, dude.
Yeah.
That they couldn't figure this thing out. And obviously, we all know when it switched was when Sheila Ford Ham took over.
Yeah.
And she said, screw this. I'm doing this. We're starting fresh. And she brought in Brad. She brought in Dan. And that was when everything kind of turned. And the way she's been running the organization is, I think, the right way.
Yeah.
You know, she has been kind of the model of like, hey, this is what an owner should do.
But even it's getting to the point where is she doing enough?
I want to ask, like the Shawns and like people who covered the Lions with the previous ownership, see a Spenny, and I want to ask like
MVP.
Was ownership making decisions when it comes to players? That's something that, because Sheila sits back and just do what you guys need. I wonder if that was like an issue of why this thing was going so bad for so long.
Well, you can question. I mean, they ain't really spent money like that, and they on their own guys they have. But I just mean in terms of outside, they haven't spent money on the outside. So you can ask, hey, is Sheila doing enough in that department?
Yeah, I've always KG. I'm going to be honest with you. When I hear the spending money, there's a salary cap. So where are we spending it? And they've given out $1 billion contracts.
Yeah.
So because I saw that on Twitter this weekend. Like, are the Lions spending money? Can Sheila? I know Easy brought up about Ford has all this money. Where are they spending it? You have a salary cap.
And Sheila is a bottom 10 owner in terms of like
how
much money she has.
But the thing is like when you're an owner in the NFL, does having money genuinely like really does it matter?
Yeah, I think it can. Look at the Rams
stadium.
Well, yeah,
but what are the Rams doing? They have everyone has the same salary cap. It's not like Major League Baseball where you can go over and just pay the tax on it.
True, but you got to
and there's money in escrow. There's different things like that.
You got to know who to pay. It's a shell game. You got to know who to pay.
I do know there's money down the line that they have to be willing to give up.
Yeah.
Right? And there's signing bonuses. I would have to say, like off the top of my head, you guys let me know if I'm wrong. They've spent money. Like we've sometimes complained about them spending too much to the wrong people. So that's where I like the spending side of things with this new ownership. Maybe in the back of the day they weren't. I'm not fully in the know on that. But I would be interested to know like if the ownership back in the day was really the ones in the front office saying, hey, do this, because they wanted to be good so bad.
I
but
promise you,
it up.
Willie Clay was definitely calling.
Which that's the problem. Yeah, and that's why I think Sheila's so good. Is because she's just like, hey, run with it.
Let the football people do.
You guys know what I hired you for a reason.
Right.
Let's go to break. We come back. We'll talk about the Super Bowl odds and why I'm sick of hearing of a specific team in that conversation. KG, talk to me. What do you got?
I have. Let's do Loom, man. We got Loom over here. Summer just got a serious upgrade. Introducing the Buzzin' energy drinks from Loom. It's the same smooth THC buzz that you like, now paired with a clean boost of caffeine from green tea extract. So they chill you out and they hype you up at the same time. Shout out to Loom for that. But made with real fruit juice, no artificial sweeteners. Buzzin' energy is bold in flavor, light in calories, and built for days on the course like this, man. Absolutely beautiful out here. Available now at all 40 Loom locations across Michigan. And you can learn more by going to loom.com. And don't forget, 30% off your entire order online or in store. Use code WSN30.
Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go. What up, though, everybody? It's your boy Amon-Ra. I'm here at the Corewell Health. Mark Amon-Ra, Spencer Axler. How you doing, sir? I'm here with Eric Ebron. Eric, I have one question for you today. You see all these people out here. First of all, how awesome is it to see, like, giving back to a great event like this for a great cause? What got you involved with Mark Wahlberg and this foundation?
Man, I met Mark actually golfing at Summit in Vegas. Got connected. He got in touch with my marketing manager, and we've just been cool since then, planning events and wherever he needs me. And, yeah, that's kind of how our relationship built.
I saw a most recent interview with you where you were talking about Calvin Johnson and how he kind of took you under his wing. And, you know, some times you guys had together would sound pretty good. You know, I've dabbled with Calvin myself before. We're going to be at his golf outing next week.
I'll be there.
But the Lions need that from Penei Sewell and Blake Miller as well, right? They drafted a new right tackle. Penei Sewell kind of needs to take him under his wing. How was that like, having Calvin kind of take you under his wing and help you?
The beautiful thing about offensive linemen is they're a unit. Yeah. And from left tackle to right tackle, they all move in unison. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, he will get, you know, the proper I guess training from a veteran or whatever you want to call it, leadership or whatever. Everybody needs that, especially when you're coming into the league, because you don't understand what you're getting yourself into. These dudes build routine, they got families, they do different things that are in their regimen that helps them be great. So you just attach yourself to that, see what they do, be a part of what they do, and then eventually they'll help you.
And the Lions have a new offensive coordinator, Drew Petzing. He's a big tight end guy, so that's good. You see what he did with Trey McBride in Arizona. What is it like to know that, like, your play caller is actively trying to get your position group going?
That's awesome. To be honest, the tight end is the most difficult position to guard on the field. So if you can utilize him and put him in positions to be successful, it only benefits your offense, right? So, yeah, utilize the tight end, help Sam be who Sam is, and if he could do that with Trey McBride, he could do that with Sam Laporta for sure.
I agree 100%. And with your time in Detroit, there was a lot of expectations on your guys' offense to be just a complete unit. And you had a lot of success, but when some of you guys stepped away, yourself going and being a Pro Bowler in Indy, you see obviously Matthew Stafford stepping away, getting an MVP and a Super Bowl with LA. What do you think it was that you guys couldn't quite get it to click?
I'd kind of say it now on my podcast, like, it's not about where you get drafted, it's about the scheme you get drafted into. If the scheme does not fit you, if you can be an all-world talent, and we've seen it time and time again where these players get drafted to these teams that draft them based on how talented they are, not based off what's the necessity. And then that player doesn't pan out to be what that player should be because he's not in a proper system. Then he leaves and he goes somewhere else and he flourishes. And then you think it's always the system. Yeah. It's not the team, it's not the coach, it's the system. So if that player is successful, the system is beneficial to him. So you just hopefully get into a system that benefits you and you can flourish.
Absolutely. And final one here, Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes, they've been collecting scheme guys. They've been collecting the grit guys and guys that fit their culture. Do you see this resulting in a Super Bowl for the Lions?
I expect the Lions to contend every year, and it starts from the top with leadership, and as long as you got good leadership, it's always a possibility. And with Dan Campbell, I can say it time and time again, is one of the most phenomenal leaders as head coach. He's recruited me when he was coaching the tight ends in Miami back in 2014 when I was coming out for the draft. I mean, he just simply wants to get to know his players and expect the best out of them. And you can't argue with that kind of thinking. So, yeah, I expect him to contend every year.
Absolutely. Appreciate you, man. Bro. Hit him straight today. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks so much, Eric.
You're welcome, bro.
Shout out, dude. Eric Ebron. Asking tough questions here at Woodward Sports.
Ask me a question.
How big's your penis?
I don't know.
See, tough questions only.
That's a great question. There you go. 4 minutes with Eric Ebron. I mean,
incredible.
Yeah, incredible. You got his perspective on a lot of things, talking about his time with the Detroit Lions, his opinion on the Detroit Lions, what the Lions are building, and much more. It was awesome.
Yeah, I think the number one thing right there at the end, a little bit towards the back half of that interview, he was asked about Dan Campbell, and he actually was asked, hey, do you think this Lions organization and this team right now can win a Super Bowl with this regime? And he had mentioned, he goes, hey, I expect, he said it starts from the top down, the very top, ownership, leadership, Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell, and he had mentioned, he said, with what they have in place right now, I expect them to contend every single season. Nice. And he said, Dan Campbell, if you guys didn't hear there, he said Dan Campbell is one of the best leaders in the game right now when it comes to head coaches. He actually mentioned how he actually got recruited by Dan Campbell, and he obviously has a little bit of a connection with Dan Campbell there when he was coming out of college. So he understands kind of what Dan Campbell's putting together there. And someone who has been in Detroit, I'll say this, someone who was there during the bad times in Detroit, and especially when they were supposed to be good and had expectations and weren't, it's good to hear from a voice like Eric Ebron that's like, listen, this is a contending team, and the reason is it's not because of the players on the field, it's because of the leadership and the head coach and the owner and the GM. Like, when you hear that from a guy like that who's been through what he was in Detroit, like, he understands what a bad owner looks like and a bad GM and coach looks like. Yeah. So for him to come out and say that today, I think that speaks volumes. It really does.
Yeah, I agree. Shout out to Eric Ebron for the interview as well. He didn't have to do that, but he chose to. You can say whatever you want on the player on the field, but you can't say a lot about the human being. So shout out to him. We'll get to these ESPN, the Super Bowl odds for the 2026 season. And, this article they have on ESPN, it's awesome because they have matchups. They have so many different analytical stuff on it. If you don't care, you don't care, but it's interesting, and I'll explain why. They have most expected matchups on here. Oh. Like, they take all the teams, the percentage they have to win the Super Bowl, and then they take the highest percentages, NFC, AFC, and kind of rank like Super Bowl matchups. So we'll start with the Lions' Super Bowl odds here. All right, and I'll just tell the people where they rank. So in all of football, leading the NFL in Super Bowl odds is the obvious Los Angeles Rams. They have a 15% basically chance to win the Super Bowl. Now, 15% compared to the only other team that has double digit, everyone's under 10, is the Bills.
Wow. The Buffalo Bills.
The Bills, your only team. They're 10.7. The Rams are 14.9. Everyone else is under 10.
See, that
they
shows.
Love Josh Allen.
By the way, that shows, though, what the Rams did. Like, if you want to get
they're 5% basically higher.
14%?
4.2 to be exact, but yeah.
That's incredible.
4% higher than anyone else.
That's insane.
Did they get that bump after Myles Garrett?
I think the article when they were talking about Super Bowl odds and all those different things, I think it's the FPI rankings and statistics they call it.
Yeah.
I think it came out post Myles Garrett trade. And when you go look at the article, it's like a significant, every single category, the Rams, there's a significant gap.
Yeah.
It's like what I talked about last week. Remember last week I talked about, like, hey, it's in the last 10 years, it's the most spread out odds that we've ever seen in the month of June for a Super Bowl champion. Like, it's the most we've ever seen.
They have the most obvious matchup, but we just talked about Rams-Bills, the most likely. Next is Rams-Ravens. That's another one.
Ravens.
I think the Ravens slept on this year. I
thought the same thing last year. Everyone said they were going to be good last year.
They're going to be better, bro. I'm telling you. I'm not, Jesse Minter, that defense going to come together. I'm telling y'all, man.
KG, this is one of those things, like, let's just keep running back the same show over and over again.
Yeah, but who was the coach of the same show over and over again?
Put it on repeat with the Ravens.
I hear you, though. They got to prove it.
That's how I feel.
They got to prove it, but I think a big year for them.
Yeah, I love Jesse Minter, dude.
Yeah, he's the man.
And he's got a good staff. So
yeah.
I like what the Ravens did.
Don't be surprised, bro.
Yeah. It's funny how the Lions want to be the Ravens and keep having chances at a Super Bowl, but now we look at the Ravens and be like, yeah, they're cooked.
Right.
But if that was the Lions that kept losing in the AFC Championship game, everyone every year would be like, we're winning it this year.
Right.
But
We're right there.
But the Ravens are cooked. It's like
but it's different. Different expectations when you have a superstar quarterback. I think that kind of adds to it.
No question.
Yeah.
No question. Seahawks are at fourth. So far in the NFC, it goes Rams, Seahawks, third, 49ers. They come in at 5 on this list. And then fourth, the Detroit Lions. But they're 6th on the list, but 4th in the NFC. 49ers have a higher percent chance to win it based on the rankings. You know who's just below the Lions? Who's 5 in the NFC?
Wait, so who did we say so far? Rams, 49ers,
the Bears,
Lions.
Yep. In order, it's Rams, Seahawks, 49ers, Lions.
The Bears.
Bears.
Is it the Bears?
It's either the Bears or the Cowboys.
It's Green Bay Packers.
See, that's disgusting because
here we go again.
The Packers, there's just this is the thing with the Green Bay Packers. What have they done?
Nothing.
I'm sick of it.
When you talk about NFC North teams, like, hey, who's done the best in the offseason? The Green Bay Packers have done the least amount.
Yeah, they
weren't good last year.
Yeah.
They were average. And if you ranked quarterbacks, I would almost argue you could put Jordan Love in the Kyler Murray category until he actually shows you something.
It's real.
And then it's like at some point, it's like, when are we gonna like?
But Booner,
crazy.
they have Michael Parsons. He's coming back.
I would put the Vikings over the Packers this year. I would put the Vikings over the Packers.
That's a bold statement.
But the Vikings, like, even without the quarterback, their defense, they still have a good defense.
I'm telling you, watch out.
They have weapons. Like I would put the Packers as fourth.
It's actually disrespectful, I think, that the Packers are this high. And this has been a constant trend, by the way, in the offseason. Like, I'm sick and tired of national media glazing the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
I am. And I can say whatever I want about the Detroit Lions because they're my child, okay? National outlets, you can't say nothing.
Right. That's my son.
This is my son. And on top of that, the Green Bay Packers, now I'm pissed. And I'll explain why. They're not. It's simply this. They're not better than the Detroit Lions. They're not on the same level as the Detroit Lions. The Green Bay Packers, if you look at their departures this offseason, Quay Walker, you can go on. Defensively, they lost a lot. Rashawn Gary was traded as well. Micah Parsons coming off an ACL injury. He won't even be back till like mid-October is the report. Romeo Doubs leaves in an already wide receiver room with a bunch of, I think,
Matt Golden.
Not ones but twos.
But Jeff, they signed Christian Watson
to a massive contract. Christian Watson's making $27 million a year. They signed him to a long-term extension.
It's crazy.
To sit on IR.
And his highest amount in a season, receiving yards, 620.
Yeah.
He's getting paid almost as much as Amon-Ra St. Brown.
I mean, they
to
lost.
sit on IR, yeah.
They lost offensive linemen, Elgton Jenkins, Rasheed Walker, Quay Walker, who'd you just met? Romeo Doubs, who went to the Patriots. Like, they've lost all this stuff. Micah's injured. Jordan Love, half the year stinks, half the year is great. And then also Jeff Hafley left. Mm-hmm. Like, you can't look me in the face and tell me this Green Bay Packers team is on the same level as the Detroit Lions. Again, I'll critique the Detroit Lions, but that's absurd.
Even in terms of the NFC, how do you have them over, like I said, the Cowboys? How do you have them over the Bears at this point? Like, it's certain teams, like, come on, bro. What is Green Bay really doing?
Like, that quarterback, Jordan Love, you could say what you want, but that wide receiver room, who? Like, Matthew Golden was supposed, and I love Matthew Golden coming out.
Hey, they say he's about to have a breakout year. That's what
I drafted him in fantasy, and I was spit in the face. I got spit in the face.
Yeah,
I mean that's what happened. Matthew Golden was basically a bust all year for me in fantasy, and I was not excited for him to.
He's an explosive player, but like, where are we really at with it? Like,
right.
It was terrible. Yeah, it was.
Has he put a year together? He's coming off a rookie year.
All right. And how many more times is Josh Jacobs just gonna pull you from the gutter too? Like, it's coming to the end of the road.
And by the way, Josh Jacobs.
Yeah.
Allegedly,
beating up.
Allegedly taking swings at females.
Yeah, man.
I mean, this is what we're
beating up broads.
See, that's the issue. Is every single? We can talk about every single level of their team. There's an issue with right now. Either a player left, there's a guy injured, or there's something going on off the field.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh well, they're still the fifth best team in the NFC, above the Chicago Bears. Who, mind you, guys want to remind you guys something? Did the Chicago Bears beat them in the playoffs?
Yeah.
So that's an interesting.
That was a tough,
and a team
tough ending too, man.
Yeah,
right.
But a Chicago Bears team too as well that has gotten better, right, and has a better football coach. Yeah. So it's a I don't know. I hate to say this, but I do think the Bears are being undervalued when you talk about the NFC North. Right now.
think so.
The glaze has to stop. It just does.
Yeah.
It just does. It's just because of the G. That G, they see the G, it's like, well, it's the Packers. No, this ain't your dad's Packers, my friend. Okay, this is a different Packers team. All right, it ain't your grandpappy's Packers. I shouldn't say that because it's only like a decade ago.
Yeah,
but you get my point. It
was. It's
not like we were.
That's like our parents.
Talk like we weren't just getting haunted.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, but for real, they last Super Bowl 2012, 2011.
I was in high school at that point, so I remember.
And that was a fluke ass Super Bowl. The Steelers just didn't show up that day. I don't know what happened, but
yeah. And by the way, like they did beat the Lions twice last year. Like I'm not saying they're not a formidable opponent last year. They just, dude, they lost. They had, like, people were like, I see you in someone in the chat, like Shift God. Like, we're not going to just act like they didn't have one of the best defenses when Micah was healthy. They lost the guy coordinating the defense, and they lost Rashawn Gary, who was the second edge to Micah, who was really good.
Right.
They traded his ass. And then Micah's off an ACL injury, won't be back for like a month and a half. Like, bro,
Yeah, there was the conversation. Oh, they're gonna get Josh Sweat, and that falls through.
Yeah, that fell through.
Like, just like at what point was it gonna? At what point? Just because you know what it is to me. It's that everyone talks about the Green Bay Packers because they're a historic franchise.
Yeah.
Right. Everyone's used to them being good. So when they're just even average, people still look at them and go, "Oh, they're still really good." When in all reality, they're not a good team. If you took their roster, if you took their roster and what's been going on with them, and you threw all of that, I don't know, even in Washington or Cleveland, people would be like, "This team is like they're bottom 10 in the league."
At BlowMe6969, thank you for the $2. Packers equals Ohio State, always preseason darlings.
Well, no, the difference, though, hold on a second. I'm a Michigan fan. The difference is between the Packers and Ohio State is Ohio State, they're the darlings, they're always there, but they also win. They step up in those moments. Last year, maybe not, but they've won national championships recently, right? They've won.
It's fair.
And when their number is called, they'll go 15-0, 16-0. We've seen them do it. The last time we've seen it out of the Packers is 2012, and how many coaches ago? You know what I mean? Or I guess just 2, really. But either way, though, we just haven't seen anything close to that.
Let's head to break. We come back. We'll talk with the chat for a little bit, get a feel for the people. So get those comments going. We're talking Detroit Lions. We got plenty more to get to, though. We got shit you may not know later in the show, Overreaction Monday. I got a take that I want you guys to hear, and you tell me if it's crazy or not.
Okay.
All right, I got one
It
prepared.
probably is, but we'll see.
We'll let that thing rip. But we got anything else we got to get to? What else we got, KG?
Yeah, we got Mad Packs, man.
Mad Packs.
The maddest of packs. And if you're a fan of Mad Packs, you already know they bring the heat. But this summer, they shaking it up, y'all, because guess what? They got gummies now. Oh, I'm excited for these, man. Y'all know about the Boom Shakalaka live resin-infused tarantulas and the high-low pre-rolls, but now they have those in convenient 200-milligram gummies, man. I'm talking the live rosin and resin as well, and they make you feel nice and good, man, for the summer, alongside the brand new Mad Packs extracts, that's the concentrates, and the Blizzard Packs, which is the Moon Rock. But learn more at getmadpacks.com. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
The most talked about Detroit media by other Detroit media, and we love it. It's the Woodward Sports Network.
This is a hungry bear. This is Carl and Jeff. Carl isn't worried because he has focused energy to spare thanks to Thrive energy pouches. Jeff didn't use Thrive when Carl offered. The bear is happy about that.
Don't just survive, thrive.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
We're back. It's crunch time. Woodward Sports, 11 to 1 weekdays. We're out, of course, at the Wingate Country Club in Rochester Hills for the Feldman Automotive Children's Miracle Celebrity Invitational, Orwell Health's annual, which, by the way, everyone's out golfing. I mean, the pollen blowing in, boys, I am battling.
Yeah,
I'm going to war. I'm in like a 10-round boxing.
So bees, pollen, we need to, have you guys ever seen that movie Bubble Boy?
Oh, wait, no, you're good, I think. I can't hear you, but I think you're unmuted, though.
I think I'm good to go. Do you guys ever seen that the movie Bubble Boy? That's what Jeff needs. He can't handle pollen. He can't handle bees.
He's sensitive, man.
Yeah, we need to get him in one of those big bubbles, and he can do a show out of those when we do remote shows out on the course.
Hold up. Oh, no, you all good. All right, try it now. Oh. Okay. No.
All right.
Is it on? You gotta.
Caleb almost had it.
Which, by the way,
you gotta set it to Wombo, man. Here you go. There you go.
All right, Caleb, you're good to go. What was that?
Sorry about that, guys.
Sorry.
Hey, can we keep it consistent though? Like I can be the B guy, but you're the one who won't watch a scary movie.
I've watched it. I've watched them.
You told me I'll go if you drag me.
Bro,
I'll go.
You literally said you've never seen a scary movie in the theater.
I never have. Yeah,
and you told me, quote, I said, if you get a girlfriend, would you go? You said,
yes, I would.
He goes,
suck
I
it up
cover
and
my
go.
eyes. That's what you said.
I never. Okay, now that's a lie.
What he said.
People, that's a lie. I never said I would cover my eyes. I said I would suck it up, and I would act like I loved the movie. Like I would be like, you know what? You have to put a brave face on. I said that. I've never said I would cover my eyes.
You got to protect your woman.
You know what
man.
this is out of Jeff?
Tough.
This is Jeff deflecting after the bees and the pollen situation.
No,
He's going to show up to the course next time with a big
I'll say
bubble.
this. I'll go to the chat on this. What's worse? Bees
running from bees.
I won't run from a
not
bee.
watching a scary movie.
I'll grab a bee right out of the air if you set one at me.
That's what they all say.
And the pollen, I don't care about pollen.
I go to
a couple
you.
sniffles here and there.
I would rather not get stung or not watching a scary movie.
The scary movie thing is a little.
Oh, come on.
Because I mean, sometimes with bees, people
Want to
have
know who
allergies.
else doesn't like scary movies? Spencer Raxter. Why don't you guys say anything to him about it?
Spinny will watch
Spencer's
it.
not here. You're the one yapping.
I'm just saying.
Spinny will watch a scary
No, he
movie.
said he didn't go to obsession with us.
Booner. But you're here and you're yapping.
And
So
what did I do last week? I want it on
you can't
record.
pull Spenny
What did
in.
I do last
you've
week? I
never
went
seen
to
one.
I went and saw Obsession last week. I
Shout
said
out.
this was a great movie. I'm going to see the Back Doors or whatever. What is it called?
Back Rooms.
I'm going to see Back Rooms on Tuesday with the heavies at night. So I'm listen. I don't care. It's not like I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna cover my eyes. Like I didn't even jump or I didn't cover my eyes once in Obsession.
I had to talk you into seeing Obsession.
You did, but then after that, it's like, hey, it's really not that bad.
I told you that.
My whole life.
It wasn't even a horror
It's
movie.
not that big of a deal. I think a lot of people like it's the same thing with like roller coasters. Like there's just people who are just like, hey, I'm cool off.
Here's another one.
This is my thing
You
though.
won't
This is
hop
my
on a roller
thing.
coaster.
It's not that I wouldn't do it because I would. For you, you're running from a beast. I'm not running from roller coasters. I'm not running from scary movies. I just don't see the point of like, hey, I'm gonna pay an organization or people to scare me and put fear in my life.
So
why would I do that? Oh, that's so fun to scare me.
It's a genre.
And that's a genre. It's
a very
like
successful
This
genre.
is the Woodward cinema guy.
But
right
just
here.
because, hold on, stop. Just because it's a genre doesn't mean everyone likes every genre. That's not that. Are you forcing people to like certain
So
genres?
what do you watch? You watch Disney movies?
I watch
or some shit?
everything. No, I don't. See, that's where it's going. You're going too far on the
You
other.
watching musicals,
You're
bro?
just. And I hate musicals. They're the worst.
Hey, there's some good
You're-
musicals.
This is KG's going too far on the other side. This is where it's either you're here or you're here.
I'm just
no.
asking.
Why can't people just
I
be
need
in the
info.
middle? No, you're jumping. Why don't you ask if I like comedies? You went to musicals.
Okay, you are correct.
Yeah. Why didn't you go to action movies or war movies? I like war movies. I like action movies.
You want to ask me if I'm scared of spiders or whatever other things?
No, I don't.
They
Because I don't care. I just
spiders- exactly.
It doesn't matter
so
to me.
Who cares?
So why is it a
You're
big
scared
deal?
of scary movies, so nothing else matters.
But I watch them. You
Oh.
run from bees. I don't run from scary movies.
Can scary movies
I mean, you
sting you?
technically are
I mean, this is what's crazy about this state. Can scary movies hurt you physically?
Yes, I could have
Okay,
a heart attack at one. It's again, it goes back to the, hey, I'm going to pay you my hard-earned money. I'm going to pay you my hard-earned money to do something that I don't like. It's not like you're paying bees to be around you. Like, if you were doing that, I'm paying you my money to do something that I don't get joy out of. I think that's a very, very fair point.
Well, I mean, you've paid
It's like
for Lions tickets
skydiving.
before, right?
But I enjoy, whether they win or lose, I enjoy going, like, if I go to the games,
you pay for
I
the
enjoy it.
MLB subscription watching
Right.
Tigers, man.
I enjoy watching the Tigers.
That's a lie.
I do right now. I do.
That's how I know. Like that's a lie.
It's like
nobody's
skydiving.
enjoying that right now.
It's like skydiving. Like I'm not going to pay someone to for me to jump out of a
You're scared of
plane.
it. That's fair. I'll do it.
It's not. I just
it's
I'm
a
cool.
bucket list thing.
And I do
Jeff,
have.
would you let a bee land on you?
No, they'll
Oh,
sting you.
Not
what?
necessarily.
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
Same
about,
thing.
You know what's funny about this bit? Like he talks like he would let a bee land on him and sting him. He's like, I bet you any money bee flies around here, he'd duck in his head.
Yeah,
he's
probably.
like, come on.
He got a big head, though. I don't know.
It's a scary movie, a roller coaster, bro. That's like.
But again, it's
my
just
15-year-old
preference.
brother will hop on.
Good for him. Like I don't care. Like you.
But
you
a bee sting, I bet everyone here don't want to get stung.
You say this.
I've never been stung.
It's more common.
You
than
say
think.
this like it's like a thing that I care about. Like you're upset that the bee thing.
No,
I don't care. Like
I'm keeping it consistent.
I have one rule in life. You guys want one of my? I have a lot of rules in my life. So we could talk about my rules a different day. I have a whole list of them.
Oh God.
But one of my rules in life is Booner, don't put yourself in positions where you could die.
What about get hurt? Is that one of them?
Yes, I don't. I would like to.
So we'll avoid
I would
bee
like.
stings.
I would like to save my life as long as possible. So one,
fact.
skydiving. Yeah,
No, I'm with you on
Then
that.
99% of people make it. There's 1% that don't. So I will never do it.
Yeah.
Cliff jumping, all of that stuff, like roller coasters. I've seen people. I've heard
Yeah,
people
same
getting
here.
decapitated. I'm okay. I have one of my biggest rules in life is just Booner. Do not put yourself in the position to where you could get hurt or die.
So a scary movie would hurt you.
No, that's why. Listen, the thing with scary movies, So you guys keep bringing this up like it's like I'm going out of my way not to see them. I'm not. When Obsession was brought up, I'm
just
like, I
started
will.
seeing them the last couple
But
months.
again, when was the last scary movie you went to that you were like, Booner, come? And I said no.
I've asked you to see Conjuring, Insidious. You've denied all of them.
Yeah, you know what? Those ones I will
the
pass
ones
on.
where you need balls, he says no.
But those are realistic ones, dude.
No, they are not.
Yeah, they are.
Not even close.
Sorry.
I don't think that's it. Honestly, I don't think it's that. You guys are making it seem like it's like the craziest thing that I'm not. Like, I don't like to pay to enjoy myself get scared. I think it's a fair thing.
That's fair.
In the chat, is it fair?
Would you go for free if somebody bought the tickets for you?
He would. He would. He had like.
Yeah, I don't listen. I'm not.
Now he would.
Alex. Oh no, someone said. Alex Spoon. What about driving, Booner? I hate. One of my things is when I'm in the car with someone that doesn't know how to drive because my life is in your hands.
Yeah.
I enjoy. There are people that I trust. I enjoy just driving myself.
I agree with that.
All right, Jeff's a good driver. I'll drive with him. Like there are people who I know who are like, hey, I know. But if you're like, in my head, I'm like, I would rather just drive. Like we run a road trip.
Yeah, I'm with you on that.
I would rather just have the wheel in my hand because I am in control of my life.
Right.
To where like skydiving, dude, the parachute's in control of my life. Whoever the instructor is, like roller coasters, some 18-year-old kid that's working the roller coaster thing.
So you're not going to hop on an airplane?
I trust pilots because they do it for a living.
Like a bird could fly.
Well, the thing with that is it is statistically proven that airplanes are safer to travel. But I do get a little nervous. Like I'm not going to sit up here and say I love flying. Like I do when I'm in the plane. I'm like a little bit like, dear Lord Jesus, please help me.
Oh no, I'm horrible.
It's actually crazy that you have more likelihood of getting in an accident in a car than you are anything else, really.
Yeah.
But we still drive everywhere because
That's because people always slamming their brakes and being fucking idiots here. So
Jay Retiff said, call this big Charmin energy. Listen, I'm sorry.
Big Charmin.
I'm sorry. I have just like rules in my head where it's I'm not.
We on the same page with everything except the scary movies.
Which is scary movies. It's like again.
I don't necessarily like horror movies all the time because most of the time the scripts are horrible. But
like growing up, when I was at my friend's house or specific houses and stuff, if they put it on, I'm not going to be like the guy that's like, I'm leaving.
Your face.
But no, I'm going to cover my face. But I would just sit there and be like, oh, this isn't fun. Like I'm not enjoying this. You know what I mean? It's not like for me. It's not a thing I'm running from. If a friend puts it on, I'll just sit there and watch it. I won't enjoy it.
Eduardo, appreciate the 5. He says 199 is my coaster count. I've seen a ton of the world thanks to my love for roller coasters. They are safer than everyday driving.
I don't know
he's not wrong. It is by the numbers.
I've seen Final Destination.
I'm out. I'll go to Cedar Point, man.
I'm good on that.
I'm all in on going to Cedar Point, but I'll just sit there and I'll go on the different rides and maybe I'll go on one.
By the way,
or two
this
roller
was only brought up because we started talking about things that we don't like to. We're scared of.
Yeah.
This is how now we look like the softest show on the network.
Well,
correction. Y'all look like the softest show. Dog talking shit.
You want me to be honest though? Let's be real. All the other shows, I'm sure they have some things that they're scared of. And they just will never. By the way, they'll never admit it. Like Neil will never step up on the show and say, "I'm scared of this. I'm scared." But
Neil's
we know
scared of being wrong.
But I'll say, but we know deep down Neil has a lot of fears. We know that, and he just will never admit it on air.
Ask Neil's family. All right, people that hang out with him most. You don't think Neil's around bees? He's sitting there just taking stings. He's running away.
That's why I said I think someday at the studio during the morning show, the 8 to 10 show, I think what we should do is just get a big. My grandma, she has her own beehives and
Drop
bees.
some bees.
I think I would say, hey, grandma, can we get like can we get 500 bees?
Drop some bees.
And we just let them off. KG, we'll let you know what day that is, so you're out that day, and we'll let them off in the studio. And we'll close the door and. We'll let 500 bees just roam and let's see how Neil does.
Yeah.
By the way, Junior says Paranormal Activity was one of the best horror movies of all time.
See, I've seen
the
all,
first one.
I've seen all of them, by the way, boys. I've seen them all.
Yeah.
All right.
It's
Didn't
funny.
close my
Some
eyes.
movies you watch at the time, you're like, this is unreal. Then you can't watch it now because it's too like corny and weird.
Yeah.
Like Paranormal Activity 1, I can't watch now because it's like, oh,
Yeah.
so at the
It
time,
was the shock factor,
bro.
at the time.
You're
Yeah, it
like,
was
this
like,
is like
what
the
the
greatest
fuck?
thing. Let's head to break. We'll get back. We'll do some. We'll talk. What do we do? Overreactions? Should we get to those? I got a take I've been waiting on that you guys might hate. I think Booner actually might be
on what
a take I got. I'm not going to say what it's on because you don't know.
Teasing it, man.
But I think you'll be on the same page as me, and I want to see what KG thinks because I don't know what way KG will think about it.
Okay. I like that.
I mean, this is why I love Hot Take Monday, baby.
Let's get to it. Overreaction Monday coming out of break. We're at the
Overreaction Monday.
Corwell House Annual Feldman Automotive Children's Miracle Celebrity Invitational. We're live. Big T Energy was live, and we're live. We'll catch you guys in a couple of minutes.
Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. Two, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor, never too much. All Day IPA. Hop into easy.
Jameer Gibbs, breakout season, loading.
Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone, touchdown!
Woodward Sports, the most dominant Detroit sports coverage around.
We are back, crunch time on Woodward Sports, 11 to 1, weekdays. We're at Wingate Country Club in Rochester Hills for a great cause.
It's a beautiful place. Beautiful day.
Beautiful place. Beautiful day. Kevin James might join us as well. So we'll see. If he has time for us.
Once we were waiting for him to pull back around.
King of Queens, man. Bring him on.
King of Queens. Paul Blart.
I don't know if I'm allowed to ask this, but I have heard that there was another grown-ups being in the works.
I did hear that too.
I don't know if that's something. Obviously, he probably has press tours and things with that, but I am going to bring it up because I would like to know.
I don't know if you can top the first one.
Is there? That
first one was a classic.
It is, but I think it's anytime.
2 was a little. They was trying a lot
for sure. But anytime you get Kevin James, David Spade, Adam Sandler, Chris Rock, you get that crew together. Oh my goodness!
It's
man.
that's what I thought about. Not that this is the same thing, but to talk about the crew. That new Scary Movie, bro.
I'm worried about it. I ain't going.
And that's like an all-time series.
Yeah,
but that's what happens. You try and
they try
make
too
one.
hard. I felt like from the trailer they were trying too hard.
Was this number 8?
Yeah,
or something?
No, it's like a couple. They've made a couple. It's like
I think they're almost at double digits.
It is like 6
I think this
or
is like
7.
Yeah, it's up there.
Have they made 5?
But they just took the number off and called it Scary Movie.
Yeah,
but
dude,
it's
they've had too many.
That one was tough.
Yeah,
that one.
I knew it was gonna be bad, bro.
So we got Overreaction Monday. I got an overreaction today because obviously we have the we have the NBA Finals going on. And the Knicks are up 2-0.
Stop it.
What is this going to be?
I think I know where you're going.
I got a take for the people, and you tell me if you disagree with this. And Neil's going to hate this with every ounce of his body. I think the Knicks right now are having one of the greatest postseason runs of all time.
Wow.
All time.
If they finish it off, yeah.
Wow.
For sure.
All time.
If they sweep the Spurs, absolutely.
But again,
absolutely.
Neil will tell you, it's the weakest schedule
and
the weakest path
I can't wait to
in
get to that.
NBA history. That's what he kept telling me when I said, hey, how did the Pistons lose and to the Cavs, and then the Knicks go out there and do what they did? That's why I said it was disappointing.
More offense, that's why.
And Neil goes, well, it was the easiest path ever. Well, why did the Pistons make the conference final?
Well, I mean, let's take this. Let's build this brick by brick, and Neil, hopefully Neil can see this. Let's look at who they just beat before, or who they're beating now currently. They're up 2-0 on the Spurs, featuring not only a great team, but arguably the most talented basketball player of all time. Talented.
Yeah.
Victor Wembanyama.
He's next up.
Next up, and they're up 2-0 against them. And guess what the Spurs team just did? They just beat the reigning champs in 7. They took down the Thunder, and the Knicks are up 2-0 on that team. And I actually started doing some research on this Knicks team in the postseason, and I want to bring to you guys some of the stuff I found. So they're 14-2 right now in the playoffs. The 2 losses are by 1 point each.
Yeah.
So they're almost undefeated. They're 2 points away from being undefeated in the playoffs. The only better records in at least in this 2000s era. The 16-17 Warriors, they were 16-1. The 2001 Lakers, 15-1. Wow. We're talking about 2 all-time teams with a better record than the Knicks, who, like, I'm not looking at as an all-time team, but this is an all-time postseason run.
Yeah.
This Knicks team is averaging almost the same amount of points as the Warriors did in their postseason run.
That's insane.
And they're shooting a slightly higher field goal percentage. And then Neil will say, well, they're playing bad teams. You know who they've beaten? I'll name stars. And I'll just go through. You tell me. And some guys might not be in their prime, but they still were good in the regular season.
Yeah. Good players.
James Harden, Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, Victor Wembanyama currently, De'Aaron Fox currently, Stephon Castle currently, Tyrese Maxey, Paul George, Joel Embiid was part of that series.
Healthy Joel Embiid, by the way.
Jalen Johnson, who's a star this year, 20-plus point scorer, beat all these guys with ease. And they had multiple games where they won by 30, 40 points. They're dominating teams.
Yeah, and the 2 losses just came from Atlanta, right?
Atlanta by 1 point each.
Yeah. Were they not? I could be wrong. Were they down 2-0?
And they
they were.
They were down 2-0, so they haven't lost since the first round, and they haven't lost since their second game they've played.
See, the problem is it doesn't look like an all-time, like just the Knicks. It doesn't feel like an all-time postseason run because they don't have Shaq, Kobe, Durant, Curry, Clay, Draymond. It is. I mean, they're 14-2 right now. If they finish this thing out, they'll be, 16-2?
Yeah.
16-2, you're up there with all-time Hall of Fame.
If they do
Hall
the same,
Famers.
if they 4 or 5 games,
well, I mean, if they
win
win tonight and then they go and sweep the Spurs, especially too, by the way. And this is where I think people kind of get off a little bit, and like a Neil, or where Neil's like, oh, Spurs are going to win the series, right? And before this series, when we were talking about the Pistons and everything, everyone, like I was told that whoever comes out of the West is the winner.
Yep.
That there's no way that the Knicks could beat the Spurs or the Thunder. Whoever comes out of the West is your clear minus 600 favorite to win it all.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden, it's not even that's where the conversation turns a little bit to where it's like, hey, it's not like even going game 7, right? Like, guys, they're up 2-0. And that they didn't just have 2 home games. They went into San Antonio, beat the San Antonio Spurs 2 games on the road.
They did.
And it was like there was a fashion of where Knicks had a lead. They blew it, but they had a massive lead, a 15-point lead. They were down as well in game 1 by 15, and they have a nasty and a great comeback versus Wemby. So it's like the fashion that they've done it, dude. They've shown that they can win games multiple ways, and they're winning on the road, dude. That's it. That's like winning 2 games versus a team that everyone said was going to no brainer win the NBA Finals, and they're up 2-0 on them.
Now, I will say 2-0 is not credit. 2-0 is not everything. We saw the Pistons go up 2-0 on the Cavs.
But again, like even the Knicks, we're down 2-0 versus the
If
Falcons.
they go up 3-0, we know that's the death sentence in terms of NBA. If you go up 3-0, it's no coming back from
That's why if they win tonight, it's Jeff, I think your statement's true. It's one of the best ones that we've seen in NBA history.
Which is crazy.
If they win tonight. Even if they lose another game, but if they win tonight, they go up 3-0. It's an insane run that they've been on. And again, they were beating teams by 30, 40 points at one point in this.
Yeah, they were
dominating teams.
And it wasn't even. And I said it a couple series ago. Like, hey, the Knicks are playing the best defense in the entire NBA right now, and it's not even close. And you could be like, well, Spurs got Wemby, dude. They're playing that team defense that Knicks team has.
Yeah.
Like, I know Pistons fans talk about that's what this team's built on, is defense and rebounding and grit and all of that. But it really does come down to, like, that Knicks team. That's what they are really about.
Because they have more offense.
Yeah,
we need more offensive firepower. Just talking from a Pistons perspective. But I'm still not sleeping on the Spurs, bro. I'm still not ready to count them out because they've been right there, bro. It's just Wemby down the stretch in games has not been good, bro. I mean, he missed the game winner in game 2. He had that bad stretch down the stretch in game 1. So, but I think they are still right there. It's going to be a tough ask for a sweep, but I think that the Spurs will be able to come back, and I would say even dare tie the series up.
Yeah, they're the Spurs. I mean, it was the conversation at one point. Yeah, whoever comes out the West is winning this thing. Yeah. And now it's like, well, the Knicks have an easy schedule. It's like, all right, guys, we got to be at least consistent a little bit here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it is. You're seeing something pretty special with this Knicks team. Even though I hate the Knicks, but we love Maz. So if Maz is watching,
Maz.
there's your 5 minutes on the Knicks.
Bro, the Knicks might do it though. That's
they're going to. I don't even know if it's a might.
And I don't even want to
They're
have.
winning.
I'm not even trying to insinuate like a dynasty thing. I'm just talking about strictly a postseason run. This
this is
postseason
crazy.
run is an all-time postseason run
for sure. Like I said, if it's 4 or 5 games in the finals, then it's an epic run
bro.
for sure. If they go 7 with the Spurs, then it's just an okay run. But
yeah, and I'll be honest, dude, Cat
Cat
Body and Victor.
He's been playing well. Who do you guys think get Finals MVP?
Brunson. It's got to
think so.
Yeah, it's gonna be Brunson. But dude, they've had so many guys step up. The Knicks team's just
it's just all around.
They got pieces.
So many dudes.
Landry Shamet coming off the bench, just making plays.
Yeah,
too.
OG Anunoby, bro. Like, yeah, they got guys.
The star OG.
They got guys, bro.
Let's head to break. We'll take a break here. We come back. We'll talk more And there's clubs over here. I don't know what's about to happen on this show.
I think we've been given the green light.
I think the boys might get out there and have a little contest.
The chat.
You guys see it behind us. We might. We also might have Kevin James joining the show here.
Hopefully.
More to get to. Crunch Time. Woodward Sports. See you guys in a couple of minutes.
The most talked about Detroit media by other Detroit media, and we love it. It's the Woodward Sports Network.
This is a hungry bear. This is Carl and Jeff. Carl isn't worried because he has focused energy to spare thanks to Thrive energy pouches. Jeff didn't use Thrive when Carl offered. The bear is happy about that.
Don't just survive, thrive.
Planet Fitness now has even more best-in-class strength equipment. Join today for $1 down and save.
We're stepping it up.
We're not slowing down.
Finding new faith, new focus.
Love that new equipment smell.
So, you in?
Join the club today. Save when you join for just $1 down, $15 a month. Planet Fitness. We're all strong on this planet.
Jameer Gibbs, breakout season, loading.
Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone, touchdown!
Woodward Sports, the most dominant Detroit sports coverage around.
We're back, Crunch Time on Woodward Sports. I don't know what kind of activities we're about to get into.
There's a rumor we're going to be golfing.
What was his name? Vince. Shout out Vince, man. Vince
always coming out with a whole box of balls
so
right now.
Vince hooked us up. He brought some clubs for the boys to maybe rip a few balls, and you guys can judge the swing. And me
Rip it.
Yeah, we'll see what we can attack out here. I think we're using the same bay as Eric Ebron. So.
Yeah, we are. The plan is we might do Booner versus Jeff. 5 shots each, closest to the pin.
Put up or shut up, man.
So this
Booner,
should
you
be,
talk a lot of shit, man.
Yeah, I do.
Put
Hey,
up
I'm
or
ready.
shut up.
This is good. Jeff, I'll say this though. Jeff's been a better golfer. He's a better golfer than me right now.
Yeah,
and that's a fact.
He said right now though.
He is because I used to be better than him, and he's been getting better. He's been on the course. He's been working. He's
setting the expectations right now.
But am I wrong though? Because
No,
I've been telling people as we talk about golfing. Obviously, we were talking to Bray the other day about getting out on the golf course, and I told Bray, I said, dude, the last 2 years I've been playing with Jeff, I was better, and I've been helping him out, and he's officially, I think he's passed me up. It's like Yoda, with like I don't know, was it Anakin Skywalker where he just becomes Darth Vader?
Right.
Sorry, spoiler if you haven't seen it yet.
I think people probably
I think
know.
most people.
Yeah,
have seen
I think people have definitely seen it. Shout out.
Give spoilers, you must.
B2 Bomber, man. He's out here working. B2's
y'all don't want that
Bomber.
Y'all don't want that B2 smoke.
No, B2. He was in Hawaii. He played the same course Brock got, washed him. That's what he told me. Said he washed the former Prez.
Damn.
he said actually I lost by 1. Apparently Brock
pop your shit, Bomber.
Yeah, Bomber. I thought you watched Brock.
So
no?
Bomber and Barack Obama played golf together?
We did, yeah. We played a round at, it's called Royal Hawaiian Golf Club. But no, I saw his picture on the wall when I went in the pro shop. So then I was just thinking about it all front 9. I went out on the back 9, asked him, I was like, what did Brock shoot? They're like, he shot a 90. I had a 45 going in at the turn. So I was like, oh my, I got to get this. This is my opportunity. I just got to shoot 1 stroke better. Hardest course I ever played in my life. I lost 11 balls off tee shots, ended up losing to Barack.
Oh, no.
The Prez got a good swing.
If you lost 11 balls in that round and you only lost to Barack Obama by 1, I wonder how many balls he lost.
I actually played very, very good, but just had to drop almost every other tee shot. It was straight out of the jungle. If you look it up, Royal Hawaiian Golf Club. It looks like you got a Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I mean, B2 says all that to say he's pretty good at golf. You know what I mean? He's pretty good at golf. So me and Boone might get washed by.
I'm excited to
B2.
do this. I'm interested to see. I've never seen his swing, but I'm interested to see what Bomber's swing looks like.
Yeah,
he got a cannon.
Yeah, he said KG says he's got a cannon.
This guy in the green over here looks like a pro.
Yeah, there's so many people that walk by. By the way, chat for people that don't understand the context. There's people walking by that you're
celebrities
like,
you're
like who? You're
sports
like,
stars.
And you look them up. It's like 4-time Super Bowl champion.
Yeah. World Series champion, NFL MVP,
yeah, there's
Marshall
just
Falk.
influential people all around.
It's just constant,
many, bro.
And then there's just Booner walking down the sidewalk.
How should we do this, Bomber? Should we
go? Do you guys want to do it now?
The camera is set up.
We need like you guys narrate it or something. You can use a microphone too.
Yeah,
Caleb.
I guess.
We need some audio.
Here, Caleb.
Yeah, we need commentating.
Caleb, I'll give you my mic. we'll do this.
Here's B2 at the turn. The stroke. Masterful. Oh, man, this is going to be a time, man. This is going to be a time. Fuck it, we'll do it live. You can't get this coverage anywhere else, man. Woodward Sports, man. We bring you what the fans really want to see.
All right, looks like Bomber's going to go here first. I saw that Instagram story. He's got a pretty nice swing.
Oh, no, Bomber got a he's a ringer.
My money, if they're going at that red pin, Chad, if you could see that red. Are you guys going at the red pin? Yeah, red pin. My money's on Bomber.
Whoever gets the closest will win. So, no, it isn't. Go ahead. Try it now.
Hello.
Hello, we're good. We're good.
Brendan Bomberito, getting back in the play-by-play days.
Yeah, this is
yeah.
Bomber, I've seen your swing. You got the best swing out of
Shot's beautiful.
Watch
Here's Booner's first shot off tee. He warms up. Booner has talked a lot of shit leading into this. But will he be able to deliver?
Oh.
The stroke.
Little right. Good swing, though, from Boone.
Yeah, nice power. Nice power.
Short and right.
Alternate shot.
Not bad.
3 shots each.
Up next is Hollywood Jeff.
Steps up to the ball.
The media pass.
Oh, you got Cart Guy Vince. Shout out.
I will say that
Jeff's
swing has significantly gotten better since the first time I played with him. So
Jeff on the GOPs, looking good.
I think that's the same shirt he wore in the Brad Holmes interview.
Jeff Iafrady here.
Probably
about 100 yards into the pin.
And here's the swing.
Oh, Mr. Iafrady, go in the hole.
Masterful.
Go in the hole.
Get in your hole.
Oh, a little deep.
Oh, a little deep from Jeff. Was hunting the pin, though. Heat-seeking, pin-seeking missile.
Booner here in a little bit of trouble early on. Can he do it?
A lot of pressure here on you, Boone.
With his head being pretty fat, I think it will weigh down the swing. And here we go.
Just chunked
Oh,
it.
just a
chunked it.
chunkaroo.
Just chunked it. Not sure that was the play there, Booner.
We called that a dinosaur.
Booner is down 3-1 to the Magic right now. Can he come back like the Pistons?
Not looking good for old Booner.
Mr. Iafrady, let one fly here now.
Here's Juicy Jeff again. Steps up. Oh, there's a B.
Look at that posture from Mr. Iafrady.
Oh, turn.
Oh, the concentration.
Sit it straight.
Hold it left.
You know this is what Jeff's been waiting for.
He's got the muscle. He's got too much muscle.
Just misses the green. But here's Booner for his third shot.
Jeff says the B got him.
Booner, straight off. No warm-up, and it's off to the right. He almost gets it in the rough somehow. Here's Juicy with his fourth shot. No B's in sight. And
Run.
It's
Run.
online. That dog a hunt.
Here you go.
That dog will hunt. Here's Booner for his final opportunity.
Somebody's got to hit the short stuff here.
Can Booner turn it around? I don't think he can.
Same spot.
And drift slightly to the right. I think it's confirmed that Booner sucks. No, we are. I'm doing my golf commentary, man. What you want me to do? Booner still sucks. Here's Juicy.
Oh, that's right on it, Jeff. That's right on it.
Juicy with salt on the injury wound. Absolutely owns Booner.
I mean, they both stink.
I mean, yeah, but I would trust Jeff a lot more. Oh, there you go. There you go.
Get a bounce.
That dog a hunt.
He's dancing.
Let's go.
And he's dancing. Club twirl. You should never club twirl ever again.
Hey, that's a winner right there, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Brag on your sixth shot. All right.
I'm the only one on the green.
Yeah.
Here's Mr. Iafrady, last shot.
He's been in prime form in terms of power. But can he get direction?
Oh, it looks good.
Oh.
It's got to sit a little bit.
Will the wind
it's
take
got
it?
to sit.
I think the wind will take it. Oh!
Here's Bomber. I'm seeing.
Here's B2 Bomber. Fresh off his golf outing with Barack Obama.
Mr. Ifredi, take this. Let me get one swing out there.
Uh-oh, we got Caleb stepping up.
Let me get one.
Love it. All right, Bomber. All right, Bomber.
Oh, no. Here, Booner,
Get out of it,
I'm going to
Bomber.
get one.
Big chunk.
Oh, no, that was a bad look
Big
from Bomber. That was a bad
Get
look.
after it. Get after it, Bomber.
That was a bad look. Everyone's saying, oh, Booner's. Oh, there we go. That's a good shot. A little short. It's going to be short. That's a good shot, though.
Oh,
bounces right on.
Nice. Onto the green.
Still not closer than me, but we're good.
Not bad, though.
We'll get one from Caleb here.
Caleb Zarnick. Now up to T. Do not let the size fool you.
Oh, that shank was bad, Bomber. That was not a good look.
That was a shame.
Everyone in
shank
the
right
in
there.
the chat.
But hey,
all right, Caleb.
Second stroke is closest to the pin at the moment.
Oh, what's going on?
Nobody clipped that shank. Let's get one shot from the Vince in here.
Yeah, come on now.
Vince, let's see if you can do better than me on the first shot. Shout out Cartman Vince.
Cartman Vince.
Cartman Vince up to par.
Setting us up with the clubs, with the balls.
Let's see what Vince does here.
He works here, so you expect him to have
Says
a good
he's
shot.
not a golfer.
He's definitely lying.
Sandbagging us.
He's
a golfer.
He's a booster.
He's a golfer. Look at that swing.
Oh, look at it. Yeah, he's
That's
trying to hustle.
pure.
He's trying to hustle, y'all.
That's pure.
Don't fall for it. Watch this drive. Oh, it has
Come
air.
back a little bit.
That might be good.
Not bad.
Better than my first stroke. Yep.
Cartman Vince for his second shot.
Cartman Vince finishing us off here.
I'm going to praise him because he looked out for us. And here's Cartman Vince.
Oh.
In the
Give me
air.
a right bounce.
No direction. It's going to miss green.
Not bad for Cartman Vince.
Let's go, Vince.
Wow, that was incredible.
That was
Jeff.
fun,
Dude,
Hey, good competition.
Dude.
I'm glad I'm 1-0 in Woodward sports competitions. I'm glad to take that.
Barely, but
you know what? By the way, KG.
Jeff just didn't have
Hold on.
direction.
All I hear in the background, KG, and he didn't even swing the club. He's just all I hear is, it's confirmed. Booner sucks.
First of all,
Dude, I hit the ball in the air 5 times and I barely miss. I end up winning.
First of
and
all,
you're like, oh, barely. Can I get a little credit from you, KG?
Yes, you did hit green. I will give you that. But
yeah, I won.
Yeah, barely, bro.
Barely. Who cares about barely? Did I win or not?
Yes, you did.
Okay, that's all that matters.
I was just.
I think me
I'm
and
getting my
KG were
golf
allies.
commentary.
We were Woodward Knights allies.
they just
I think it's flipped.
No,
officially.
it's not.
Hey,
I'm a booner
no.
pather.
You
I don't know.
I am a booner pather. I'm just getting my golf commentary bag. That's all.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm not a golfer. Otherwise, I would have went out there.
Yeah, he was the commentary. I mean, you beat me. You landed on the green.
Catch me anywhere else, though. We can talk.
I felt good though swinging that baby. I thought I was worried about chunking one of those shots.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You just didn't have the direction. The power was there.
I'm gonna be honest, chat. I peered every one of those shots.
By the way, for people that don't know, that was a 9-iron. That goes what 120.
Yeah.
And that's probably like 80 out. So it was definitely trying to like choke down on it.
I just kept hitting it far and straight. But you know what? Let's go to break. We get back. We'll get to Caleb.
Alex the Spoon. KG's just hating on Boone for sure. He might be off the Booner path. He might be off the Booner path.
Off the Booner path.
I hate to say it, man.
I helped
It's
pave
like
the path. What do you mean?
It will be one of the worst days of my life when one of my good friends, KG, is off the path.
Booner,
man.
we gonna talk. We gonna fix this.
Let's go to break. See you guys in a couple minutes.
Love you guys.
Jameer Gibbs, breakout season, loading.
Inside the 5, Gibbs to the end zone, touchdown!
Woodward Sports, the most dominant Detroit sports coverage around.
This is a hungry bear. This is Carl and Jeff. Carl isn't worried because he has focused energy to spare thanks to Thrive energy pouches. Jeff didn't use Thrive when Carl offered. The bear is happy about that.
Don't just survive, thrive.
Some days call for light, others lean bold. What about everything in between? All Day IPA, the easy choice for every day. Citrusy, crisp, Refreshing. Flavor you can float with. Light on the hops, big on refreshment. One's great. 2, even better. Brewed with you in mind. No shortcuts, no fuss. Big on flavor. Never too much. All day IPA. Hop into easy.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
We're back. It's crunch time on Woodward Sports. We got Super Chats to get to. Shit you may not know with Caleb Zarnick. Caleb, what do we got here Super Chat-wise?
All right, hold on here. We good? Mike good?
Yeah, you're all good.
All right, Super Chats. I know we got a few in here that we didn't get to already. We got one from Eduardo. He says, 199 is my coaster count. I've seen a ton of the world thanks to the love for roller coasters. They are safer than everyday driving.
Shout out, Eduardo.
That's at you.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Don't lie to the people, Eduardo.
This is the thing. I respect anyone that enjoys it. I'll always respect people's love for something.
Yeah.
If he loves roller coasters, dude, that's sick. 100. What do you say? 199? What was it?
Yeah, I think he said 199 is his coaster count.
Hey, what roller coaster is going to be number 200, Eduardo? That's what I want to know.
That's a big number.
That's a big.
I've probably
big
been on
one.
that many as well.
And then
I've been on a lot.
We got here from Zach Soap. He says, at Jeff, at Booner, how are you feeling about Larkin?
The Larkin situation's interesting. We talked about it earlier, to where the leverage situation with Dylan Larkin and Steve Yzerman, where they could just wait. Larkin today obviously gave his 3 teams, Minnesota, Vegas, and Florida. I think I told you, Jeff, last week when this came out, I was like, watch him go to one of these teams like Florida, especially Vegas, who's in the Stanley Cup Finals right now. Like, he's going to want to go to one of these bigger teams. And obviously the whole Hughes situation in Minnesota, so that's obviously a team that he would want to play for. But he could give the teams all he wants. Yzerman has to be able to get a package that kind of coincides and makes sense for the team and the franchise. And if it doesn't, guess what? Larkin will be playing probably without the C come start in the 2026 season.
Yeah, I share the same sentiment as you. Larkin's not absolved from any blame, of course, but I'm just curious to see how it plays out. CVY could just put his balls on the table and just be like, yeah, we're not moving you. We got you under contract till you're 35, but it's also a bad decision there, because then it kind of lowers morale. It's a tough look for the organization. So I understand both sides, but I'm curious to see how he kind of handles that one. A-Diz says, Woodward Sports go to Cedar Point with fans.
I'll go to Cedar Point, and what I'll do if we do that, I'll do 1 or 2 roller coasters, but that's it. There's a limit.
I'm the same way, Booner.
There's a limit, and it will be a specific roller coaster.
Yeah. I'm there for moral support.
Me too.
I'll be there with a towel in the water. I'll cheer you on. Like, fuck yeah, get on that drag.
And there's some rides that I would do, but in roller coasters, I don't know.
Catch me at the little 3-point little shooting thing they got. I'm over there all day long.
Eating some like fair food, or some of that homemade lemonade that's fresh squeezed.
That's the best.
Man, that's all I'm there for.
That shit.
I'm just there to have some fun and enjoy the company.
Yeah, Cedar Point's fun, man.
Yeah. If they still got the Iron Dragon, I get on that. That's the only roller coaster.
What was the one when you used to first walk in? It was like a wooded one.
The fucking Blue Street.
That was like my first one ever.
I damn near broke my spine on that.
Yeah, that was my first one ever.
That shit is horrible.
That thing was
crazy. How is it still up?
I don't know if it is. It might have like just fallen apart already.
That shit, bro.
Let's get to shit you may not know with Caleb Zarnick.
Yeah, we had a busy weekend here. First thing is we all saw Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift. They went to Game 3 of the Eastern Conference Finals. They sat courtside.
They're such a couple.
That's America's favorite couple, people are saying. They're actually auctioning off the seats they sat at the Eastern Conference Finals. Is that the weirdest thing you've ever seen auctioned, sports memorabilia-wise?
To be honest, am I shocked? No.
No, because people are stupid enough to buy it.
Yeah, and people love. This is something I've learned in like the kind of sports memorabilia, whatever it is, world.
Yeah.
These chairs, like, people love chairs. I'll go to like people's houses that collect sports stuff, and you'll see like just Final Four chairs, WWE chairs,
seats from the Silver Dome, or something like.
You see that. So like it makes sense that hey, Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce, one of the biggest power couples of all time, they sat in these chairs. Yeah. So.
What do you think that goes for though? Like, let's say for example, like Porter, let's say you were a quadrillionaire and Dan Campbell sat at a courtside seat, how much are you paying for that?
I mean,
that
my
seat?
guess those are gonna go for like 50,000 or something.
Oh, I think they go for more.
Easy.
I think
Oh,
they
is
go
it more?
for
I mean,
more.
if I had unlimited funds, yeah, I would probably buy them and then like.
And do what with it?
I don't know. If I was like a trillionaire, I would buy like a place like this, and I would buy different sports artifacts, and I would keep them in there for people to come see.
Yeah.
I think that'd be sick, and I own
a little
them.
sports museum in your
Yeah,
house?
that'd be so sick.
Yeah, I mean, the weirdest thing, it's not the weirdest thing. It hasn't been auctioned off, but like we're talking about people who buy like Sidney Sweeney's bathwater.
You know what? Listen.
This is the culture we're in.
That's for the freaks out there.
Time out.
Real
I
freaks.
mean, seats that they sit in is
I
weird.
can't comment on.
Right, because what are you doing with the seats?
I can't comment on something like that because I do have.
Wait.
I have.
Whoa. Uh-oh. Confession loading.
It's not bathwater,
Confession
but I
loading.
do have a Kobe Bryant Gatorade bottle that he drank out of.
Oh, okay.
And it's still
Nice way
But
to clean
that's
it up.
different because he gave that to you personally.
not
right?
personally. No, it was on the bench, and the people working there threw it to me. And it's
Hey,
it was
kid,
his.
catch.
Yeah. And it has his number on it and everything. It has the 24 on it, and it's half drinking. It's an orange Gatorade, and it's half drinking. It was drinking by Kobe. I
you
still have
just-
it. It just sits in my house.
Obviously, you wouldn't sell it. You're
So
a
you
huge
have
Kobe
Kobe's
guy.
DNA
I
in
do.
your house.
I have Kobe's DNA in my house. I go to sleep every night under Kobe's DNA.
That is,
Bro,
I'm just saying.
that's a little weird.
Let's move to the next one, Caleb.
But what am I supposed to do? Do you want me to just throw that away?
No, stay on this,
Caleb,
man.
what else
You know what I
got?
mean? What do I do?
What
Just
else
throw
you got?
see what
Kobe's
else- what
water
other
bottle
words?
away?
Would you ever drink the Gatorade?
No. People have asked me that before. No, I would never.
Caleb, what do we got?
What if you concede to Mamba, though?
No, I wouldn't do it.
All right.
Well,
Go ahead.
this next one, I guess, is more of a question to you fellas. This segment's called "Shit You Might Not Know." You might not have known the Tony Awards were this weekend.
I didn't.
Here we go again.
I didn't tune in.
It's like the day thing.
Yeah.
I didn't see who won any of the awards or anything. And I guess my question to you fellas is when's the last time you've watched an award show outside of like the Oscars and the Grammys or like the ESPYs? Like when's the last time you watched one of those award shows outside of the big three?
Psych.
I don't think that's a fair question because the only award shows I know are those big three.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The Tony Awards.
Right.
And that,
I watch the
apparently Tony Awards was
Oscars.
huge this week.
I watch the Grammys. I watch all of them. I think it's so sick. The ESPYs.
Yeah, I'm not watching any ones that ain't big. Like the Soul Train Awards for us. Like, yeah, bro. Like, what am I doing?
And no disrespect to anybody that won a Tony Award or anything yesterday, but I'm not tuning into that one.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not big into the
The
award
Tonys
shows.
is for TV, right?
It's
like TV accomplishments.
I think it's like plays and stuff.
Oh, okay.
It could be TVs as well, kind of all wrapped in with it. But I know it's a lot of like Broadway plays. And
I'm not saying there shouldn't be award shows because I get giving people that are great at their craft awards.
I'm thinking about Emmys.
But some of these award shows get a little too like.
Yeah.
Dude,
like there's agendas and people get awards and then there's guys that deserve it that didn't get it. Like Eminem used to take disses at him, all of them all the time. Like 'cause he's right. Like all of that shit, I don't care about.
I do enjoy watching them though.
Yeah, you know they got the podcaster awards now. We could technically be
They have like
one
the
of those.
streamer awards.
Yeah.
I mean, we should have a Woodward Sports Awards and just give it to everyone here.
We should do an awards at like a I don't know, like a restaurant or something.
What award are you putting yourself up for, Booner?
Oh, I don't know.
I'm great at everything award.
Yeah, no, maybe
my confidence is through the roof.
According to some people, like the worst podcaster of the year.
Oh, that's mean.
Yeah, I'm
Who says
just
that
saying
about
what people say, man.
Biggest head award, you know.
I do have a massive head.
Shortest leg award, you know.
KG's just cooking me, dude. This is what I'm saying. Is this guy on the Booner path or not?
I am on the Booner path.
This guy is he's always going at
the
me.
Booner path and Booner are two different things.
Here's the thing: he's here to just make sure your ego doesn't get too big.
Yeah, what about your ego, Hollywood?
I'm my ego. I'm the chiller guy.
Who got the ride up to the clubhouse today?
But that's action. I'm not vocally.
Okay.
You don't see my ego vocally.
How am I vocally?
I keep it fair.
You're
across the
Booner.
board.
That's your personality.
I check Jeff
You literally
when necessary.
Oh yeah.
Caleb, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
Is it illegal in America today to have a little bit of confidence?
Well, the thing that's great about it is you are allowed to have a little bit of confidence, and you are allowed to express it. But Booner, you know I love you to death. There are times you.
He says it himself.
A lot of times.
It's the
But
Booner.
that's why we love you. That's part.
Yeah, that's part of the
That's the
Booner
bit.
experience.
This is I didn't know. This is like one of those things when people like sit down with their friends and say
Intervention.
I didn't know I was showing up to this beautiful golf
Booner, you
course
have a
today.
problem.
And I was hanging out with Eric Ebron and Kevin James, and then it's like, oh, intervention time, Booner.
We still love you a lot, Booner.
We do.
Through the roof.
This is an intervention.
We talk
not
about
an
you because we care.
Yeah.
We can move on to the next one, and honestly, Booner, I might set you up here.
Oh, here we go. Here we go again.
To brag, because this would be a cool thing to brag about. So the Memorial, I believe it's the Memorial Open or the Memorial Tournament was this weekend.
Yep.
The PGA
Yeah.
Shout out to JT Poston. Is that
Yeah,
how you
I saw him
pronounce-
on the
yeah,
leaderboard.
He won in a playoff. He was plus 7,000 before the round to win. So if you don't know how that works, if you put
Somebody made a
$10 on
ticket.
it, that's a $700 winner. He won in a playoff. I'll lead this one to a question as well. When's the last time you fellas have hit anything bet-wise plus 7,000 or longer?
It's been a while.
I've never hit a plus 7,000.
Yeah, plus 7,000.
I hit a
is
home
crazy.
run parlay this year.
You did hit a home run
That
parlay
was
this
like
year.
I don't even know if it was plus 7,000. I think it was like plus like 40,000 or
Well,
something.
what was that, Booner?
Plus
what was
40,000?
that?
No, it wasn't. Sorry, it wasn't.
Plus 40,000?
No, it was a touchdown parlay. I
Like, why are you
apologize.
here if
It was a
that's the case?
touchdown parlay. It was $10 to win 4,000.
Yeah, it was that. That's the one I was going to bring
Yeah,
up.
it was-
And this is
I
one
think so. I
dude,
could
you
go
were texting
back.
us that night. It was like who? Trevor Lawrence.
Caleb Williams, Patrick Mahomes.
Oh, you
maybe,
did a QB
and
touchdown.
Justin Herbert.
Oh, wow.
I think was I think Herbert was the last. Oh no, Trevor Lawrence was the last one. I think Herbert was in there. It was something like that. But it was I think it was like $10 to win like $4,000.
Yeah, that's a big one. That would have been the biggest parlay I've ever.
And it was after one of our streams. We were driving home from a stream that we were doing, and it hit. And all the boys, everyone just started. My phone started blowing up, and I had no clue what was going on. And they were like, "It hit!" And it was like, "This is incredible." That was the biggest one.
Yeah, I remember. I forgot where we were for the watch party, but I remember it got like 2 legs down, and the other ones were like, okay, like I think like God, I can't even remember. Was it Cam Ward might have been one of them?
Yeah.
One of them, and we're watching it all unfold. And then when I think it was Trevor Lawrence, they were playing that primetime game, and when he hit, like I was like, dude.
I was just driving home from our show, and everyone said phone calls. Caleb was calling me. Klotzy, shout out Klotzy in the chat. He was calling me. And I feel bad. I gave that day too. By the way, I gave the boys like 3 or 4 touchdown parlays that I put in, and everyone knew I had it, but some of the boys just decided.
That was Jersey Jerry's, right?
It was, but some of the boys decided to take different ones instead of that one, and that was the only one that the boys didn't take because it was a quarterback one. And like, how often are you hitting a quarterback touchdown parlay?
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's just not going to happen.
That's nuts.
It's a huge win. But yeah, shout out JT Poston plus 7,000. I'm on the money line to win the Memorial Tournament. And last one here, speaking of gambling, this actually happened today right before we went live, I believe. Brendan Sorsby, he kind of, he's been going through that gambling thing with the NCAA. I think it's official now that he will be suspended the first 2 games of the NCAA
He's
season.
playing,
How do you guys
though.
feel about that? It's pretty controversial.
He dodged the
How do you
ball.
guys
Well,
feel?
it's crazy that he's even being able to play this season.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They said that he placed like 900 or something. I don't
He
even know
did
what the
that
number.
while he was at Indiana, right?
and he was
Yeah.
placing bets on Indiana or on college football while he was there. So that's like, dude, that's a no-no.
And they paid all that money for him already. They gave him some of that cash. So I mean,
They're gonna get him.
Yeah,
it
he's
was
probably
definitely
gonna,
some backdoor shit as to why.
Yeah,
I don't think he should be able to play.
No, that's what they should have. But it was like a
but
judge.
That's what I'm saying. It was some politics.
He's not gonna
behind
get
the scenes.
Well, the crazy thing is just a random like local judge can just be like, "You're good to go."
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he's not. I don't think he's probably going to. I mean, the NFL's probably not going to look at him anymore. I mean, there's no way.
No, the NFL will.
No, they will.
Dude, I'm not.
If he's
taking
good
that,
enough,
dude, bro. You're
they
going to give
will.
you millions of bucks on top of that.
But if you do that
Gambling
shit
issues.
in our league, you out of here. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
But he went to rehab for it. That worked. He's good to go.
Yeah.
That'll fix it.
You got anything else for us, Caleb?
That's it for today, fellas.
Let's hit the break. We get back. Get those mailbag questions fired away, chat. We'll see you guys in a couple of minutes.
Dan Campbell is in redemption mode.
No, make no mistake. It's not revenge he's after. It's a reckoning.
And Woodward Sports is here to cheer on the Detroit Lions every snap. Don't miss a moment of Detroit Lions coverage. Follow Woodward Sports on all social media platforms now.
Woodward Sports, let's go.
This is a hungry bear. This is Carl and Jeff. Carl isn't worried because he has focused energy to spare thanks to Thrive energy pouches. Jeff didn't use Thrive when Carl offered. The bear is happy about that.
Don't just survive, thrive.
Thank you to all the fans for making Woodward Sports your #1 online destination for Detroit sports. We promise not to drop the ball.
We're back. Crunch time, Woodward Sports. We got more to get to. Mailbag. Let's see. Fire the questions away. Thoughts, concerns, anything you guys want to discuss. Let's hear from you guys. Let's see here. Art says, Madden Kerr still alive. Kayla Williams gets announced as the cover girl. Then they announce the Bears are moving to Indiana.
Yeah.
You know what? That's actually a fair point.
That is fair. That is very fair.
The Madden curse comes in different forms.
That's the one. I still can't believe they're going to Indiana. That's insane. I know it's like the suburbs still of Chicago technically, but just a different state. The Indiana Bears.
Chicago still has time, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
It seems like they're like the what is it? The hourglass? Is that what they call it?
It's at the 12th hour.
It's running
or
low.
the 11th hour, should I say?
Let's see. Millsack, Mike G, shout out. Who wins in an Oklahoma drill, Juicy Jeff or a honeybee? Depends on the size.
That's a goated Mike G.
It depends on the size, Mike G. If we're talking, I've seen some big ones. Honeybees actually don't. Honeybees don't bother me because they don't really.
What are the ones that bother you the most?
Yeah, they don't really care. Dude, like hornets and wasps and shit.
Yeah,
like,
dude,
those things.
Dude,
they don't play around those things.
They get pissed off too.
They do. I had when I was growing up, one of my chores around the house was to mow the lawn. And I was in the backyard mowing the lawn one day, and I think it might be hornets or someone that has a nest in the ground.
Yeah.
And I drove over one of them.
Well, they're sand bees too.
Yeah,
and yellow jackets and shit.
The ones that can bite and keep biting, I had them in the back of my neck, and I cupped them in there, and I got probably bit maybe like 5 or 6 times.
Yeesh.
Yeah, they weren't happy that I ran over their house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I got an old play set when I was a kid. Big old wasp nest up there. Didn't even know.
Damn.
Slid down that slide, getting my ass ripped.
That's why you scared of bees.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Traumatizing
probably
experience.
A tough start, for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Exposure to those motherfuckers, for sure. Let's see. Mail you got some in for everybody in the crew here. Dante Millsack, will Crunch Time Apparel come to Woodward Sports? And KG, are you excited? TMNT, the last Ronin video game.
Oh, man, I can't wait for that. That's one of the best TMNT stories that they have put out. And, hopefully they do right by the video game, bro. But absolutely, bro. Last Ronin is going to be dope.
Crunch Time Apparel, by the way, I think eventually we're working on some stuff. We do have our store still up, though, I believe.
Yeah.
So if you want to go get something,
OfficialCTsports.com. But, yeah, there'll be mergers. We're going to do collaborations and stuff and have apparel. Obviously, we don't have the apparel yet, so I wore, my Crunch Time thing. But we're going to have stuff that's for sure coming up. I can't wait. It's going to be sweet. I haven't worn. The last time I had a Woodward polo, I was 21. I was 4 years ago.
It's been a while.
I never got a Woodward polo.
So
I did get word today that there is.
So that thing was not too.
There are packages of merch coming in.
Yeah, Joey asked me about sizes last week. So.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get those.
We're getting fresh merch.
Rocking those things, man.
See ya, boys.
See ya, boys.
Appreciate you guys today.
Shout out to Akron, man. Those guys crushed today. Yeah, videographers, photographers.
Dude, they were very good.
Tampa Lions comes to this mailbag. Is Booner's confidence a bit, or does he actually think he's talented?
Well, Booner is talented.
Yeah,
we're not going to do that.
It's Tampa guy in the chat, and then there's another guy in there. They're just disrespectful.
Well, no, two things can be true. You're a little overconfident, but you are talented, though.
I think everyone, I've noticed this, too. Like, if you're in the NFL or if you're doing, if you want to be great at your craft, right, you have to have some confidence, correct?
Absolutely.
So when you get around people like that.
Confidence, not arrogance.
Yeah, I'm not arrogant. I don't think I am. I think I'm respectful, but I am confident. And I would like to think I'm talented, too.
Yeah,
see, people
talented.
in the chat, Tampa and these people, they think they're like, they know what they're talking about. They really don't, which I appreciate you tuning in, but let's not be disrespectful. Let's be humans, you know what I mean? Let's keep life separate than, am I fair? Is that fair?
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah. Let's talk sports, not get personal on things. If we can get on a personal level, I can do that, too.
Don't get mad at the chat.
I'm not mad at the chat. It's Tampa.
I can already see he had it that way. After the show,
the guy just said I'm not talented. I'm sitting up here for a reason.
You're absolutely talented. Don't let him get you.
Mike G. Millsack, will MSU win 6 games in football and make a bowl game this season?
They better. I think.
I mean, yeah, you hope so.
I think they can. What was they win total in Vegas was like 3? Like, that's pretty bad, but I think they can. Pat Fitzgerald is competent.
Flow guys.
I don't know.
He's competent enough to win 6
My
games.
thing with him, though, with Fitzgerald is...
Bro, he was competitive at Northwestern, bro.
Yeah, but, like, that was at Northwestern. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
You technically have more resources
I
here.
think in the next 6 years, he's out.
Yeah, could you rip more than 3 this year?
I never said he was the coach of the future, Boone. But, yeah, as far as
That's
getting
fair.
them to a bowl
That's
game,
fair.
yeah, he should be able to.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
Especially if they expand. Like, come on, bro.
Jay Hart, jump in the line. Thank you for the $5. He says, showing love to you guys, but MIA with the time change. LOL, this is prime time for me suspending students. Glad you all back and we'll keep going.
Shout out Jay Hart,
man. I
man.
appreciate you, bro.
He's one of the best.
Yeah, he wanted to roll, dog.
I love Jay Hart.
Shout out
man.
Jay Hart, man.
Let's see. Will I am mailbag. Who do you think will have the highest ceiling as a rookie on the defensive line? Do you think it's possible for Gibbs to crack 2K?
Yes on Gibbs. What did he say about the defense?
The best
Who do you
rookie?
think will have the highest ceiling as a rookie on the
I
defensive
think
line?
Derek
There's only
Moore is the one.
Yeah, maybe
have
on
to
the
say.
defense, rookie on the defense, high ceiling.
No, where did Keith Abney love? I was told Keith Abney going to be a starter
he
about
said,
a season.
hey.
That's what I was told.
He said defensive line. Now, if we're talking just in general,
Oh, okay,
I'll rock
yeah.
with my guy Keith
By
Abney.
the way, we didn't talk about the Jimmy Rolder stuff. Derek Barnes said that I think it was Derek Barnes that said he reminds him of Alex Anzalone.
Yeah.
That's a big, and I understand that you have to get there still, right?
He wasn't terrible in coverage for Michigan, but the NFL is a different monster.
The only thing with Jimmy
The
Rolder is
NFL
he's done it for 1 year.
Yeah.
He didn't play any other year. It was
No,
just,
he
it's a
didn't, yeah.
1 year sample size you have.
Yeah.
But again,
He has some upside, though.
He does. It's one of those things where it's like, does he have the talent? You know, he has the measurables. Does he have all of that? Now can he do it in the NFL? Because he only got one good season out of Michigan.
Sure tackler, but yeah, he's good. Coverage at the NFL level is completely
For
different.
sure.
Yep. Flow guy, he says, Jeff, when will you shave your head again? I mean, I might. There might be a phase. I definitely have like phases where I'll just randomly be like, I'm going to do this with my hair.
Yeah.
I've had moments. I've got my hair really short. I don't know if I
got to keep the hair, Jeff.
I think there could be a chance in the future I go back to it. I'll never shave my head like
This is new Jeff Iafredi since the last time we were at Woodward. We have the same barber, and every time I sit in the chair and we talk about Jeff's hair, he goes, when Jeff sits down, I don't know what to expect. Sometimes he steps in and he goes, shave it all off.
Yeah.
Just rip it. And then he says sometimes he steps in and he goes, I'm growing this thing out again.
Where do y'all get y'all haircut at? Like Supercuts? Like, let your boy know. Like, where y'all at?
We go
I'm
to.
I'm just asking questions.
No,
the way Jeff looked at me.
Back, Supercuts.
Yeah, I'm just asking, bro.
He was trying to get us again. He was trying to
No,
get
I
us.
just don't know where y'all go.
Damn, man.
We got a nice
Lady James?
we got a nice local
No
barber.
comment.
We go
No, we go to Joey's Barbershop, New Haven.
in New Haven.
Yeah.
They all there. They
Shout
tune
out.
into the show. They're all good.
Yeah, they're all
good
people, man.
No
Spencer Cuts-
disrespect. I ain't
Yeah,
no
it's-
disrespect.
no,
And
no,
our
dude-
barber Spencer, man, he's good. Not Spencer Raxter.
Yeah.
different Spence.
Yeah, different Spenny. But yeah, he can cut hair, bro. He can cut hair.
Super cuts. Come on, KG.
Super cuts.
I'm just asking. Bo Ricks, maybe.
Klotz.
You know, I'm just.
Hey, Klotz did ask. This is a question too that we were talking about, kind of a little bit on the side. But who has more wins at the end of the season, the Vikings or the Packers? I'm gonna go the Minnesota Vikings. I think the Vikings. I'm out on the Packers until they prove it.
How many wins for the Packers, you think?
8.
Damn.
I'm out on them. I guess I had to look at their schedule.
Has Matt LaFleur ever had an 8-win season or a single-digit win season?
I'm a Matt LaFleur guy. Saginaw Valley legend. You know,
That's a crazy statement. I'm not a Matt LaFleur guy.
Well, I am. We went to.
Neil's a Matt LaFleur guy.
We both
He
went
met
to the
him.
same school. You know,
how do you meet Neil?
We have the same
I
college degree.
forgot, but Neil had a conversation with him. He likes Matt LaFleur. He does.
Matt LaFleur,
Ask him about it.
as
Ask
a
him about
human,
it tomorrow.
As a human, is a great person.
I've heard that, but I don't want to hear that.
He is the Packers coach, though. So that's
come on, bro.
Yeah, this is what it is to me. I don't want to give away my NFC North rankings because I'm kind of trending like I am already because I already crapped on the Packers today and I've been crapping on the Vikings.
You got to go all in.
Yeah,
Should
go all in. Packers 4. Go all in.
No, but I just don't want to give it away. But I'm just going to give it away. Like they're going to be right in the same ballpark. Like honestly, I'd probably take the Packers by a win. But they're both gonna, and I have a take that I'm not gonna finish that statement because there's a take I have that I can't say yet.
So both,
but it's a big one.
You're holding back takes, man.
Yeah, not yet, not today. I'm not holding them back, but just today I'm not doing it. Yeah. We'll save it for a show because yeah. Anyway,
all right.
Fuck them both. To answer the question,
fair.
They're both bums.
That is fair.
Here we go. Oh, this is a good one. Art Vandelay. What NFL team is pulling a Lions first to division worst like 25s? I have one in the back of my head. I want to see if one of you boys say it.
I mean, there's some obvious ones. Like I think the Giants are an obvious one. I mean,
I think they're saying from first place to last place.
First to worst.
Yeah.
The Eagles. I've been telling y'all.
That was the one that
I've been telling y'all.
That was the one I had in the back of my head.
You heard it from your boy first, man. The Eagles are going to take a turn.
So do you want me to name you the division winners?
That one's tough.
Well, this one's an easy one. The Pittsburgh Steelers. They won their division last year.
I mean,
come on, dog.
Steelers, I guess.
Would you call the Steelers a first? I guess in terms of division, but
Carolina won their division. That could be one. What about this? Oh no, never mind. I was gonna say the Seahawks, but Arizona's in that division.
No way.
I could see the Rams and 49ers having a better record than the
But they'll
Seahawks.
be better than the Cardinals.
But the Cardinals are just they're a lost
There's no
cause,
chance
dude.
in hell.
Yeah, the Cardinals.
The Cardinals are terrible.
How are you a Cardinal fan? I just don't understand.
Well, to be fair, if you're a Cardinal fan, you've been to a Super Bowl. We haven't here in Detroit, so
I guess that was years ago though. But I guess just go watch the Diamondbacks.
Mr. Nobody Loser, who do you guys think would be a more impact on the Detroit Pistons, Tyler Hero or John Morant?
That's a great question.
Wow.
I think, of course, John Morant just because of like the type of talent he has, but I can't see John Morant coming.
I think Tyler Hero would be actually a really good fit.
Oh, he'd be
Tyler Hero would be
another scorer next
phenomenal.
to Cade.
He doesn't need the ball. He needs the ball, but he doesn't need it like Ja does.
And dunking off the bench.
Yeah.
Woo!
Honestly, Tyler Hero would be an incredible.
Yeah.
I saw a report this weekend, boys, that Pistons potentially they're interested in C.J. McCollum.
That makes sense to me.
I think that would be a good
that makes
fit as
perfect
well.
sense. He's one of the people I wanted him to trade for a long time. So
that's another person that can have ball in hand, but also can play off the ball and score.
Absolutely.
The biggest thing for me, like this offseason for the Pistons, you just need someone that can get their own bucket at the end of the day.
That's it.
You don't have that.
That's it.
CJ, they're bringing in another unk, man. That's CJ.
Yeah, but he's a good unk, though. He's a productive unk.
What did he average last year? I mean, I feel like every year CJ McCollum just
he's been damn near
25.
20s his whole career. So
yeah, I feel like he's just a quiet 25 points per game.
He ain't giving you nothing defensively, though.
No, but I don't.
But he can score.
We can handle the defense, though.
Yep, that's fair. Yeah, he was on the Hawks.
Yeah,
and they
he put up decent numbers over there.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens.
He can't be. I wouldn't want him to be the only move, but he definitely would help.
you want Giannis, you get C.J. McCollum.
Right.
Congratulations. Let's see. By the way, get those mailbag questions. People are dropping their predictions for first to worst. Panthers.
Panthers is a good one.
Yeah,
because that division can flip quick.
It can, but
Bucks
I do
probably
believe
could win
the
it.
Panthers are turning a corner. Whatever that means. They are turning the corner.
That's the perfect like fall off is the Carolina Panthers, who feel like they're about to turn the corner. They have a good roster, good head coach, good GM, and then all of a sudden, boom, like someone pulls their feet out from under.
You never know. That owner, Dave Tepper, he's horrible. So you never know.
That GM is incredible.
Yeah.
J Hart 313 mailbag. Is it realistic for the Pistons to get Hero and Trey Murphy or CJ and John Collins?
I think CJ and John Collins will be a little more realistic.
Yeah, I agree.
But the other one is still possible, though.
I agree with that.
Hero and Trey Murphy, yeah.
Hero and Trey Murphy.
But you got to get in the trade market
insane.
for Trey, so I don't know if they're willing to do that.
Is Tyler Hero, by the way, unrestricted?
He's unrestricted, I believe.
Okay, wow.
Yeah.
Good for him, by the way. Now, you don't see a lot of players like that be able to kind of get into free agency.
Yeah.
Good for him.
Yeah.
He's going to be
I
able
love
to get
Tyler
a bag.
Hero in high school, man.
Yeah.
Coming out of high school, going to Kentucky.
He was just never a number. They wanted him to be the number one, and then Jimmy Butler came along, and he was the number one, and then it just never materialized.
Went to the finals.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, he's done more than I expected him to do.
Oh, for sure.
Like,
Yeah.
he's grown into a 20-plus point scorer. Like, I'm
Very good NBA player.
I thought he'd be like a really good NBA player, but like a 17-point game guy, maybe 15 to 17. He's breaking 20.
He's a bucket.
He's a bucket, yeah, and he can shoot the hell out of the ball. So I wouldn't mind it. Now, to the comment, though, Tyler Hero and Trey Murphy,
That's tough to get two guys like that.
Yeah.
Even the CJ McCollum and John Collins one. That's why I think it's that you do have to really put your name in on just one player.
Yeah.
And you have to hope that that's the player. Like,
CJ and John Collins, I would love that.
Mr. Nobody Loser, who do you think is the best golfer on the Detroit Pistons?
Oh, that's a great question. I don't know who golfs on that team.
Sneaky. You know
I feel like Tobias would be a good golfer.
No Red Velvet.
That's actually Duncan Robinson.
Is he a golfer?
Duncan.
Confirmed.
That makes sense.
Duncan's a golfer. Confirmed.
White dude, skinny.
Yeah, that's why he doesn't fight. He's saving it for his golf game.
He says that's why he doesn't fight. Yeah, that's probably fair. Mike G says, ask KG, you're going to see Scary Movie 6 for your birthday.
Hell no. I would much rather do a lot of things on my birthday than that.
You're out on scary
Yeah,
movies?
I just think that I can tell from the trailer that they trying a little bit too hard to recapture what they had before.
Yeah.
It's a different era. Like those movies don't hit like they used to.
What's crazy to me, like the comedy movies, they went away, and it feels like there are a lot of people who
That's
talk
because
about
real life is a parody now. Like, life is just you can go on Instagram and see a parody.
You just don't get to see like how they made movies back in the day. You do see a lot of different actors and actresses and people who have written those movies, like the Seth Rogans and Adam Sandlers, who are like, we're going to try and bring those back.
Yeah.
But and you see that with like the Netflix stuff with like Shane Gillis, but I don't know if they'll ever get back to what it was.
In today's generation, it's just hard, bro.
I hope that there's someone that steps up and does it, but it's
offended by everything back then. So it was
everyone's offended by stuff now.
Yeah, that's how it
can't
is.
do it.
It's the worst, dude.
That's why we had
takes the fun out of movies.
We had our guy Paul on. He talking about comedy last week.
Nor has the movies really been that great that you can parody.
Yeah,
like the quality of movies ain't been that. So.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll get out of here. I don't think Kevin James is coming, but you know what?
He's out on the course.
He's a busy guy. No worries at all.
He's the host today, so he's got a lot of things.
He's got a lot of things he's doing. All due respect to him. It's nothing personal. I mean, they did get an interview with him already on Woodward. So
go check it out on
socials.
Damon over here packing this shit up. So
appreciate you guys.
I think we're getting kicked out.
Hit the like button.
Getting cooked
on the stream. We'll catch you guys tomorrow. Back in the studio, 11 to 1 p.m. Braylon, Anson, 2 to 4. Heavies 5 to 7. Until then,
love you guys.
The next generation of Detroit sports media is here. Crunch Time is back on Woodward Sports. Join Jeff Iafrate and Booner Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Taking Detroit sports coverage to the next level with massive interviews, viral moments, and the best live reactions. Get ready, Detroit. The young guns are taking over. Crunch Time on Woodward Sports.